threw me out on the streets and kicked me in the dick again. I screamed for God as he kicked me. Never order spooky spaghetti.
Okay, that's enough. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. I'm Ryan Fan. Take a fucking sip, babe. For those who are wondering, first of all, I gotta check my mic volume. Second of all, oh my god. Hold on. First of all, I gotta, did I say mouse volume? Listen. Okay. What the fuck? I haven't had to check my fucking mic volume in fucking forever. Hold on. 65. Why is it at 65? It's not supposed to be there at 65. It's supposed to be at 75. There we go. Alright, I just fucking woke up. The stream was supposed to start 20 minutes ago, by the way. I fell back asleep, and I did not wake up. I set an alarm, and my body was like, nah! Well, first of all, it is morning for me. Not for you guys, but for me. Second of all, that was Joel singing those songs. If you don't know Joel, you probably know Granddad. Because that was also Joel. And if you don't know Granddad, I mean, come on. If you don't know Granddad, then you don't know anything. Yeah, Flintstones? Flintstones? You know, hold on. This one.
Oh, let's check it out.
Granddad! Flintstones?
Yeah, that's the guy who was just singing the Ghostbusters songs. Anyways, welcome to the stream. I'm Ryan Phantom. I'm not fully awake. Yeah, I do have sleepy bitch disease, that's for sure. For sure. I didn't bother to get up while I was listening to Ghostbusters. To get water or anything. So, I haven't actually done that yet. I should probably think about doing that. I just started the stream. I was like, oh shit, it's 9:15. Should probably start the fucking stream now. Anyways. Multigeist, you were asking why your furry art isn't on here. It's because this is only Hive Swap art, and that's Undertale. Well, not Hive Swap. This is Hive Swap Homestuck. It's not really Hive Swap Homestuck. You know. You know. Oh, just in general? Oh, well, not a lot of people have drawn me as a furry yet. It's mostly just been you, and there's been a couple others. I'm not no. I had a realization the other day. I was like, oh shit, Judy Hopps. I like Judy Hopps from Zootopia. Shit. Apparently, if I like characters, I'm a furry now. That's how it works, I suppose. Hey guys. Alright. So. Let's get that bread. Give me a second. Apparently I'm a bunny Furby. Furby. Alright. 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 Bobby. Okay. So, when we last left off, we were at Dave. Dave is the bread. We're getting that bread. I'm gonna hop in the Homestuck room. In the private Discord, before you ask, is not public. In the Ryan Phantom Live Discord, which is not public and will never be public, because that would just be destructive. Hi.
Hello.
Do you want to help read?
Are we gonna have to, like, do a voice call or whatever?
No. Load up Homestuck. That's why I'm in this room,
I just opened it myself.
You fool. That's why I'm in this room. Yeah.
It's been a while.
Do we have to do a voice call? Yeah, let me voice call this webcomic, Doodles. Guys, Doodles has joined the fray.
I'm so sad that MS Paint Adventures doesn't just automatically pop up on my Google anymore.
That's so sad. It's so sad. It's just gonna be me for a while because we're
It's Dave.
We're
yeah.
Dave right now. So
Maybe I want to be Dave.
Illegal.
Do you have a Dave shirt?
Illegal.
Do you have a Dave shirt?
I do.
Oh. And you have the sunglasses. Do you have a Build-A-Bear dressed up as Dave with his shirt?
Don't. You might have me. You have me beat on that one.
No, you can be Dave.
Oh,
I'll be like
all right,
Rose
all
and
right.
Jade or whatever.
Yeah.
What page?
Right now I'm on page 325. So I'm looking at Game Bro right now. We memeing about Tracer in the chat. I wanted to be Tracer though. Doodles and I wanted to be Diva.
Yeah.
That's the part of that's the part of the song you don't hear. The part where Doodles and I fight over Diva. It's like, no, there can only be one Diva on the team. Anyways,
I'll just be Mercy then.
Who's ready to? Yeah, just be Mercy. Who's ready? Who's ready to read Homestuck? I'm not. Time to go back to sleep. You open the Hephaestus web browser and direct it to your ironically maintained blog where you post monthly satirical reviews of Game Bro magazine. Your latest post is a review of the March issue. March issue, I believe, just loads up an image of the fucking cover. It does. Oh. Well, there's the thumbnail already. I'm trying to make the thumbnails for the videos on YouTube like as unrelated to Homestuck as possible.
Good.
So the first one was just Bro Brolone, and now it's gonna be Game Bro. God. Alright, you've been meaning to write a review for the latest issue too, but you've been sort of dodging it. Something about the game they're reviewing doesn't strike you as ripe for satirical purposes. Next. In a new tab, oh shit. In a new tab, you open one of your sites, a webcomic ironically maintained through a satirical cipher vaguely similar to that of your blog. It's called Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff. Let's click on that link. Ah, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna voice this absolutely. I can't wait to be a useless piece of shit all day and play these games. Fuck! I'm falling down the stairs! I warned you about the stairs, bro! I told you, dog! It keeps happening! I told you, man! I told you about the stairs!
Can we, like, go through all of the comics?
No, not today! Not today, Satan. I mean, that's probably how it sounds, guys. You have legions of devoted fans, most of them who are totally convinced of your creative persona's sincerity, which is just how you like it. Dave, check the latest page of Midnight Crew. Ryan Phantom, read the last one. Is the last one where they're sucking off a dog? Because I'm not loading that on stream.
I'm sorry, what?
There is a Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff comic where they're, like, giving a blowjob to a dog.
Yeah, they sure are.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is that what the newest comic is?
Yeah.
Yup. Alright, Dave, check the latest page of the Midnight Crew. Good thing I remembered that. I'm not loading that up on stream. Alright, MSPA Adventures. Figure as long as you're chilling at your computer, you might as well see that the new MSPA story is going. You haven't looked at it in a while. Midnight Crew. Oh boy. Well, guys, welcome to the we're already at the intermission, guys. I just realized I'm not wearing my fucking glasses. That would help. Where are they? Doodles.
Check your desk.
Where am I going? I don't have a desk.
Check your bed.
They are on my bed. That's where I
Check your
threw my
butt.
glasses. All right. I can read again. I can see! I can fight! You are members of a sinister gang called the Midnight Crew. Your nefarious plots are serpentine in complexity. Your schemes convoluted. You are planning a heist in your underground hideout. What will you do? Use Occam's razor on plans and schemes. Spade Slick uses the Occam's razor to carve a circular hole into the heist plans, freeing it from the knife. You wonder what moron would jam a knife so hard into the table in the first place. SS. Climb ladder and exit hideout. Implement nefarious plots. Ryan Phantom. Oh, wait. Yes, it was the dog BJ. My bad. Yeah. I remembered. You push against the manhole cover, but it seems some unbelievable jackass has parked your getaway van on top of it. A familiar feeling stirs. That feeling is overwhelming, soul-blackening rage. It's the sort of rage that'll make a man feel totally justified in sporting an unnecessarily elaborate assortment of fancy blades. Dave, skip ahead 100 pages or so. You don't remember where you last left off, so you jump way ahead. You always forget to save your place in the story. It looks like tempers have become short in this pressure cooker already. Speculate that the tipping point might have been an ill-advised motion for game of 52 pickup. Dave, save your place, read it later.
Wait, before. Do you see the arm?
Oh my god, I didn't until right fucking now. Okay.
That's the first thing
Next.
I saw.
Dave, save your place, read it later. We're not going to talk about that just yet. And just yet, I mean for another 7,000 pages. Even though the adventure began recently, it's already over 3,000 pages long. You just don't have time for this bullshit. You'll catch up later. Oh my god, Doodles. I didn't even notice that. I didn't think they actually... Oh. Besides,
yeah, they actually went back.
Oh. Ow. Besides, it looks like someone's pestering you. You're pretty sure you know who it is. Dave, answer chum. Answer chum. He's answering.
Okay. In some cultures, the persistent refusal of a lady's invitation to play a game with her would be a sign of wanton disrespect. Either that or flagrant homosexuality.
Doodles immediately assumed I was going to let her play a rose. But you're a much better rose than I am. So, what? Oh, no. No, look, I'm busy, okay? I've got a lot of shit on my plate. I'm sort of a big deal, okay?
I know. Sometimes I wonder how you are ever allowed to pay for meals in restaurants. It must be hard to keep a low profile when you're always overhearing odd voices whisper, "It's that guy who has a blog."
That's me. That's me whenever you guys log into the chat. It's like, that's the Hive Swap guy. Seriously, dudes be worshipping me left and right. I can hardly walk down the street without stepping over torsos of the prostrate.
Forgot how weird the dialogue was.
You forgot how weird the dialogue was.
Alright, navigating the urban landscape, I'm sure, is difficult enough without an obstacle course of deferential flesh and skyward asses. Perhaps adapting the art of parkour to your unique environment would help.
Skyward asses. Yeah, I mean, damn. Like, there's this scruffy little shit at my feet, an orphan or something, I don't know. Face flush on the pavement. I'm like, dude, you listening for a stampede of buffalo or something? He braves a look at me and then gives me my shoe a little kiss and scurries the fuck off.
Heavy is the crown.
Yeah. Not kicking Oliver Twist in the fucking face every day is my gift to the world, I guess.
Breathtaking
Magnanimity?
magnanimity.
Alright, this is the rest of the stream, guys.
Fuck.
Magnanimity.
Let's go ahead and read.
Among other things. I just give and fucking give.
Indeed, nary a jewel tumbles from your wish box of daily exploits, which I imagine does not sparkle.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You're just lobbying me for me to play the dumb game.
Baseless accusation!
Look, I'm telling you, Egbert is all about that game. He will play it with you and probably be tickled pink about it.
Thank you.
Wow, I wasn't gonna read that. Come on.
I know this very well. I cannot hasten his mail delivery, however.
Yeah. I'll hassle him some more about it. Look how about this? And look, how about this? Why doesn't he use fucking punctuation?
'Cause he's too chill.
I hate it. If you ever find, like, I don't do the caps shit. I don't give a shit about, like, capitalizing my first letter of every sentence unless I'm writing something important. But at least I use punctuation. Come on. If you ever find yourself in the position where your life depends on me playing that piece of shit game, then I'll play. Look, you used a comma there. Fuck. Will that make you happy?
More than you know. It perfectly mollifies my grief over the demise of chivalry.
John, what are you doing? Stop doing nothing. Meanwhile, in the present, in a place where the present may be a concept of dubious merit, John is spacing out. But a vague and forceful thought jolts. Thought? Thought. Everyone's thought in the chat. but a vague and forceful thought jolts him to attention. Or maybe it was that bumping sound coming from the other side of the door. What is that? Everyone's thoughting. Question mark, question mark. Oh, fuck.
It's venom.
It's way better than anything I could have said. A thick, unpleasant fluid pools from beneath the door. Troubling. Investigate this. Shit, it is venom. There's a trail of this fluid in the hall leading to your room. Dave, play some hauntingly sick beats. You've had enough of the computer for a while. You feel like you've been messing around with it all week. It's time to get your jam on. You pull up to your trusty ACAT MPC 1000 sampler and prepare to get sick nasty. Alright. This is like... I forgot you could just, like, do things. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, right, I forgot. This is not the original MSPA, so it's not Flash enabled. Hold on, I gotta click this link above. Here we go.
Are they still getting rid of the Flash player?
Yes.
Why, though?
I
So
don't
much
know.
stuff is gonna not work anymore.
Oh, it's so loud. Hold on. Hey. Well, at least this lets me mess with the volume. I don't have to do it manually. Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, obviously we're gonna turn them all on.
I'm sure it sounds lovely.
This is great, right, guys?
Guys, tell me how lovely it is in the chat.
Guys, tell Doodles how lovely it is. Doodles not listening.
Are there Easter eggs on this board?
Possibly?
Let me check on this thing, Ricky.
What are you guys talking about? What? Everyone's talking about Sans in the chat. Whatever.
Of course you did.
Alright. Dave, take a sip of that apple juice despite what John said. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Those beets are so fresh they belong in the produce aisle, is what you're talking about. Soccer moms be thumping that shit for ripeness like melons, you know what I'm saying? After beets that fresh. It would be a crime not to reward yourself from the celebratory swig. I hate this fucking Captchalogue system. I hate all of them, except for, like, the Pictionary one. But this one's
I'm
like...
really glad how they just decided to, like, forget
so
about
stupid.
it later on.
Oh, he absolutely did. He only brought it back for jokes with the, like, the alpha kids. Next. The piss scene. You can't do it. John's got you all twisted up inside now. All you can think about is Mandel's gross monster piss. Damn you, Egbert! You recaptchalogue the juice. Dave, allocate sword to striped specibus. Your striped specibus is already allocated with blade kind at Stratus. There's no need to allocate it. You can wield your sweet ninja sword as a weapon once it is in your striped deck. But you have to Captchalogue it first before moving it there. Guess what I picked up today? This was one of those famous Ryan...
Was it a ninja sword?
It was not. It's one of those famous Ryan, what's the word? Tangents. That the chat loves so much. And the commenters, especially Hentai Lover 69 loves so much. If Hentai Lover 69 is still out there and watching my shit, this is one of those tangents you love, right? I got
Is that
amiibos.
his actual?
Yeah, it was like Hentai Lover or something. I don't know.
What the fuck?
I know, and they were like, hey, you go on a lot of tangents, and I hate that. I'm like, cool, dude. Thanks for watching. Alright, let me show you guys what I got real quick. I got a couple of amiibos. And by a couple of amiibos, I mean I got like 7 amiibos in the last few days.
Oh, the ones from Best Buy?
Yeah, I got a few from Best Buy. I got, now I have the original Inklings. I have Callie and Marie. I have original Peach. I have Peach in the wedding dress. I have Toon Link. I have Ridley. I have the Octolings, which I found at Best Buy, which I was really lucky to find, because it's really hard to find fucking Splatoon amiibos. And, I have this, which I picked up today. I'll tell you what it is, Doodles. It's...
I'm looking.
Oh, are you? Okay. It's Isabelle.
It's so tiny.
Yeah.
Ah, it's Isabelle.
It is. It's not the Smash Isabelle amiibo, because that's not out yet, but it's the Isabelle amiibo from, what's this fucking game called? Hold on. Amiibo Festival.
Yeah.
I picked up $20 at Walmart. They were selling Amiibo Festival packs, for $20 for the Wii U, and it came with the Isabelle amiibo, and it came with a Digby amiibo. So I picked up the game pack just for the 2 amiibos. So now I have an Isabelle amiibo that I've been training in Smash. I've been trying to get her strong. And she's getting strong. Pretty soon I'm not gonna be able to beat her. So yeah. That's a cute little thing I bought. I really like. I mean, Isabelle's like my favorite Nintendo character ever. So, you know, it's great. Okay. You can wield your sweet ninja sword as a weapon once it is in your strife deck, but you will have to Captchalogue it first before moving it there. Dave, Captchalogue sword. The ninja sword occupies the same card as juice, expelling the juice from your Siladex. It splashes all over your
records.
Not the records. It splashes all over your turntables in your copy of the beta. Ugh. I don't think Digby doesn't get enough love. I love Digby. He's a good boy. Pandathena. Fuck! That's Faith. Hi, Faith. This is Homestuck.
Hi, Faith.
I don't remember them explaining how his Captchalogue worked. Maybe I skipped that. It all has to do with adding and dividing, and it fucking sucks. The end. Dave, get a towel or something. Ugh. You head out to get a towel from the bathroom across the hall. Ugh. Ugh, I hate bro and just their house. You have to get a towel from across the bathroom across the hall. You glance at one of the many radical puppets in your bro's collection and nod in approval. Is there anything not awesome about your bro? No, you think not. Ryan, where did all these people come from? What do you mean? Oh, didn't you hear? I'm famous now. You enter the bathroom. There's a damn towel. It's Homestuck fans. Faith. Turns out they still exist.
Yeah, for some reason.
Yeah. No. Not for some reason. I mean, yeah, for some reason.
You missed the conversation where I almost bought a Pisces shirt.
That's awful. That's just awful.
Fans,
basically what happened, Faith, was they released more Homestuck content. I read it on stream and got thousands of views and viewers from that. So, you know, that happened. That was fun. You went to the bathroom. There's a damp towel on the floor. You can probably use it for this crisis. You stop to pay a little respect to one of your bros boys up there. Hey, little man. How's it hanging? Dave, Captchalogue damp towel. thick cat daddy. Get Homestuck kids backpacks and purses.
Okay, it looks like he's adding up the
It's every other number.
consonants and the vowels, but then there's a percentage in there.
I thought that was division. It's not. That's the percentage. I'm a dumbass. It's awful. Whatever it is, it's awful. You take the damp towel, expelling the box. Dave, search the bathroom for something slightly less damp. Nah, you just decide to wring this towel out into the toilet to make it less damp. It's now just a towel. Dave, take towel. You take the towel and grab the box again while you're at it. Oh, by the by, everyone. If you didn't figure this out yet, Doodles here, voiced Marsty in the one one special guest cameo I had in Hive Swap Friend Sim. And Doodles was Marsty. Dave, clean up the juice. You clean up the juice with the towel and hang it on damp beta envelopes on your line to dry off. Everyone's telling me to go back to see the oil. I'm not.
I kind of want to go back.
You can if you want. It's not your time to read yet.
It's not.
In the breeze of the fan, the betas jostle near an open window. This arrangement is a little disconcerting. If they fell out, it sure would be a stupid way to lose them. Dave, turn off the fan. Crisis is easily averted. You can't imagine it will ever resurface later in any way, shape, or form. That beta is as good as yours, forever. You should probably go pester Egbert again. You wonder if he found the beta yet. You also might chat about your respective Sylodices and fetch modi, if the topic happens to come up. You wonder if he is anywhere near as smooth as a Sylodex as you are. Probably not. It's probably not even humanly possible. Suddenly, a rambunctious crow flies in the open window and snatches the beta, possibly to make a nest with, or maybe just for the sake of being brainless, feathery asshole. You yell at the bird. Stop! There goes the knife with the sword. And the bird is dead. You accidentally launch your ninja sword. Everything goes flying out of the window, dead bird and all. No one can ever know about this. Dave, look out the window. Yeah, you can kiss all that stuff goodbye. You feel sorry for the bird, but at least you never planned on using that beta ever. Anyway, now that that bit of ugliness is behind you, you guess you can look forward to several more hours of messing around with it. Whoa, wait, what?
So what am I supposed to see with the oil goop, whatever?
It's relating to later on in the game. I don't know. It's dumb.
I'm not seeing anything.
All right, that's fair. We're on page 358. You prepare to descend the stairs to your living room. You're standing eye to eye with a familiar foe, the 20-foot tall granite statue of a mighty wizard, Zazarpan the Learned. Your mother had him installed through a hole in the roof with a heavy-duty crane. Just look at that mystical gaze. To peer into those aloof glassy eyes is to arrest the curiosity of any mortal. To behold the wisdom concealed in the furrows of venerable face is to know the ceaseless joys of bewilderment itself. Any man so fortunate as to catch askance his merry twinkle or twitch of a whisker shall surely have all of his dreams fulfilled. This is like, okay, I said this last time. Roxy fucking... Rose hates her mom. Like, she's like, oh man, my mom sucks. She's always trying to one-up me. Don't fucking tell me that Rose's mom didn't get fucking wasted and go, Rose would love it if I got a giant wizard in the living room. I'm gonna get a giant wizard in the living room. Rose will love it. Alright, next. You find this grisly abomination utterly detestable. Rose, psychoanalyze mother's love of wizards. There's nothing to psychoanalyze. Your mother clearly has no real affinity for these damnable things. She only collects them to spite you. If anything, she finds them even more repellent than you do. She's just a committed woman. She's getting them! She knows... Stop psychoanalyzing! You love wizards! You love wizards, and that's why she's getting them for you. Rose, go downstairs to the kitchen back door.
Oh my god, it's huge.
I know. You descend to the living room area of your home's expansive open layout. There is the sound of rushing water beneath the floor. It tends to strike guests as a strange presence in the living space, but it's become hardly audible to you through the familiarity. There is the front door, but hopefully there's no need to make the long trek around the house in the rain. You might as well see if you can slip through the kitchen and out the back unnoticed. Rose, view Mother's solid copper vacuum statue. Okay, but it's bronze, not copper. It wasn't always. A while ago, you gave this as an ironic gift to your mom for Mother's Day. You even customized it with a drink holder to sport one of her ambiguous alcoholic beverages. She liked the gift so much, she had it bronzed and put on this pedestal. She even left it plugged in so it can still be turned on now and again. But never do any cleaning. It never leaves the display. Sometimes at night, you're in your room, you can hear it wailing from downstairs. She must know you can hear it. She's completely deranged. Rose, grab the Eldritch Princess. I'm going to turn on the vacuum. Click, 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 click. It's too big to Captchalogue. Not that you would want to move it anyway. This pretty princess doll has been sitting here for months, ever since your mother got this abomination for your birthday in totally passive-aggressive gesture. Everything for Rose is passive... Everything for Rose is passive-aggressive from her mom. You decide to make it less abominable by knitting Her Majesty a new head and new arms. Now it brings a mischievous smile to your face whenever you walk by. Your mother hasn't removed the doll yet. Probably never will. She'd probably never be the one to blink first. Rose, acquire umbrella for protection from elements. I know. Rose needs to realize that her mom wasn't that... Well, I guess they do have these realizations later on in the comic, and Dave needs to realize that his brother's a fucking asshole.
Mm-hmm.
U is greater than L, U is less than V. You're gonna have the hell of a time accessing that card when you need it. You guess you'll just cross that bridge later. Rose, peek inside kitchen. Shrew. One of my favorite scenes is coming up. The liquor bottles are out in full force. Mom is surely nearby. Rose, investigate richly colored object in middle of screen. That would be the refrigerator, whose surfaces have customarily served as a battlefield for a chilly siege of passive-aggressive one-upmanship. This was a drawing you did of your cat Jasper's when you were younger, along with a poem about him. Your mother bought this ostentatious $15,000 frame for it and had it welded to the door.
Where's Roxy getting her money from?
I don't know. I don't know. Using the colorful magnet letters, you recently left a succulent message. Oh,
Succulent.
succinct message, which may or may not have been directed towards anyone in particular. But you couldn't find the letter W, so you just stuck two V's together. This is it. This is my favorite. Your mother then purchased a fresh pack of W's and left them there for your convenience. Appreciative of the thoughtful gesture, you left her a succinct thank you note, which had legally notarized and then marked with a drop of blood. But part of it was touching the floor, so your mother was kind enough to lift the floor portion of the document with a velvet pillow. Rose, attach a W to face as a fake mustache.
Eyebrow waggle.
This is incredibly silly, and you're not sure how it fits into your campaign against your mother, or getting your computer back in line to escape your doom. But it's hard enough to resist getting a little silly sometimes, especially when you are absolutely positive no one is watching. Rose, Captchalogue, is that the noise she's making? Oh, it's, yeah, well. Rose, Captchalogue, a W. W is greater than L, W is greater than V. This is great. But that unsightly void in the W pack won't do, nor will the gash in the plastic. You deposit 12 cents in its place, which is your approximation of the letter's value. You also make a vow to return later and neatly sew the plastic shut. Rose, think of ways to one-up Mother. You now wonder how to adjust the pillow situation. It seems the woman has you at a clear disadvantage. Perhaps slipping a fresh doily under the pillow will do the trick, or maybe spilling a bit of Worcestershire sauce on it, and then having it dry cleaned and returned along with a laboriously ingrating apology note. No, there's no time for anything like that. Or maybe, just thinking out loud here, you could use the entire pack of W's as M's. Oh yes, that would burn. But you've already done something with the W pack, so there's no need to go back and gild that lily. This is delicate business, and that pillow is screaming for a rebuttal. Rose, Captchalogue velvet pillow. You decide to take the velvet pillow and lovingly embroider a poem of praise of motherhood on it. Hopefully you can pull this off before she notices it's gone. V-E over L, V-E over V-I, V-E over U. But it causes your tree to be pretty unbalanced, pretty badly imbalanced. It will surely auto-balance itself in a moment. What's happening? Why are people saying... Okay. Alright.
Do you want me to ban Space Plane Flyer?
No, I'll give him a warning. Space Plane Flyer, I don't know why you said that, but don't. Just like that, the umbrella becomes accessible in the root card. That's just one of the things you love about the tree modus, the happy surprises. Rose, head out the back door. Oh, shit! Okay, enough's enough. Time to go. Ah! You don't know how she does that. You're never safe in this house. And all of the things to be doing during a power outage, she's up to her ironic housewife routine again. That mop bucket doesn't even have any water in it. What an absolute madwoman. Rose, hop over counter, landing in a roll. Oh, shit! Time for a youth roll, bitch! This bird's gotta fly.
Time to abscond.
Youth roll. Lousy goddamn stupid wizards. Meanwhile, in the past again. You're almost done patching up the hole in your window with the gaffer tape. But it's sort of hard to... Oh, thank you for the cheer of 1. I have to change that limit. I gotta up that limit. I love the bits, guys, but the ones... People always just donate, like, 1. You're almost done patching up the hole in your window with gaffer tape, but it's sort of hard to get any work done when people keep pestering you all day. I guess you better get that. Dave, answer chum.
Let's see, voice.
You can...
Hi, Dave.
Hey, sup?
Not much. Sup with you, bro?
Good one. It's alright. Being chill, I guess you know how it goes. God damn it. It's still happening. The ones are still happening.
Great. Feeling cool today? Mr. Cool Guy?
Oh, man, you know it.
So cool.
You know shit is ice cold up in here. Shit is wicked bananas, I'm telling you.
Smiley face. So have you talked to John today?
Really, really good. Oh my god. I'm fucking... It's going. Bye. I turned off the fucking notification. Alright. Yeah, we were just talking a while ago about how he sucks at his Silodex. Can you believe he uses stack? That kid is ridiculous.
LOL. Well, that doesn't sound like much fun.
What was it you use again? Wait, never mind. I forgot whenever we talk about your goofy moduses, I get a migraine. What do you want with John?
I want to tell him happy birthday, ask him about his birthday package.
Oh, yeah. I was being sort of cagey and told him to check the mail, because I was wondering if mine came yet.
I think it did.
Yeah?
And I think mine came too.
So, I guess you want to know if he likes it or something.
No! He will not open it, he will lose it.
Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that, I guess.
Wait, how does she know this stuff again?
She's in the future.
Right.
It's dumb.
God damn it, I forgot how confusing this was.
I know.
No, it's good actually, because he will find it again later when he really needs it, which of course is why I sent it in the first place.
See, like, I never get how you know these things.
I don't know. I just know that I know.
Is she in the future, or I mean, she sees through her dreams. Is how she does it. She can see the future
Oh
when she's
yeah,
sleeping.
yeah.
But like,
The
I don't remember if
prophet
she's in the
cloud thing.
future or not, because she's in like a fucked up like goddamn. She lives in like basically ruins. She's in the present. Okay. She lives in like the jungle, which is always throws me off. All right. She sees the future through the sky and clouds. That's what it is. Yeah. Okay. All right. Where were we?
You're saying, all right.
All right.
Anyway, I have to go. I have to feed Beck, which is always a bit of an undertaking.
Man, if I were you, I'd just take that fucking devil beast out behind the woodshed and blow its head off.
I don't think I could if I tried.
Yeah. Say hi to your granddad for me too, okay?
Yes, I guess an encounter with him is almost certain. It is usually intense.
Welcome to the jungle, baby! Well, yeah. Isn't it always with family? But he sounds like a total badass.
Yeah, he totally is. Anyway, gotta go.
See ya.
Alright.
Dave, good phone. You're too good at the Jade voice. You're too good at the Rose
Thanks.
voice. It will be handy to have your phone on standby, so you won't always have to go back to your computer whenever someone pesters you. This way you can text message people no matter where you are or what outrageously cool thing you're up to. Stupid. So cool. John, pursue that adversary into that room. An even meaner while in the present, sort of. Once again, the slippery antagonist eludes you. I want to find more of these unpleasant, oily smears. Someone is pestering you. Both your PDA and computer register the message. This chum will know what to do. Tap, 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 tap. I mean, do you want to do John?
I mean, it's gonna sound exactly like my Jade voice.
Alright, I'll do John then. Alright, I'm out of my room now, looking for my bros game. Oh, good! Yeah, there's no sign of Rose yet. I hope she's okay. Well, if she comes back, I'll be ready. You better know what you're talking about, because this could get ugly. Brought my phone, and I also took my awesome katana with me in case things get too hot to handle. And they always do. You mean that cheap piece of shit you always have on your walls? F you. It's sharp, and it's awesome, and it's a sword. End of story. Okay, I don't really care. I'm in my room again. I really think there's someone else in this house, like monsters or something. Howie? Ha! I wish! Dude, monsters aren't real. That's stupid kid stuff for stupid babies. Maybe. Yeah, you're right. What, are you an idiot? Of course there's monsters in your house. You're in some weird evil monster dimension. Come on. Skepticism is the crutch of cinematic troglodytes. Like, hey, Mom and Dad, there's a dinosaur, a ghost, or whatever in my room. Yeah, right, Junior. Go back to bed. Fuck you, Mom and Dad. How many times are we gonna watch this trope unfold? It wasn't goddamn funny the first time I saw it. Just once I'd like to see a dad crap his pants so the kid says there's a vampire in his closet. Oh shit, everyone in the minivan. Be fucking dad of the year right there. Okay, stop. What do I do? What do you have, a hammer? Man, so lame. Okay, whatever. You should look into weaponizing your Silodex. My bro is always getting on my case about it, but man, it's not as easy as it sounds. But if you're fighting monsters left and right, you don't have much choice. Okay, I guess I can read up on data structures some more. How's it going there? I'm out of the living room. He's usually here, but I don't see him. Might be playing his mind games. He's always pulling his ninja shit. All I see is little Cal over there, so I guess he can't be far. Ha! Oh god, so lame. What? See, I just don't get why you think it's cool. His ventriloquist rapping thing. Oh, little Cal? No, man. Little Cal's the shit. That's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm just saying being a white guy who's a rapper with a ventriloquist doll is not cool by any stretch of the imagination. Or by any definition of the word cool, ironic, or otherwise. That's all I'm saying. Little Cal is definitely not the shit. Little Cal is shit. Yeah, bullshit. Cal is dope. Puppets are awesome. John Egbert blows. The end. Yeah, more like the opposite of all those things is the true. Is the true. Things is is the thing. Yeah, more like the opposite of all those things is the thing that is true. I'm going to read. What? I'm going to read? What? I'm going to read. Good luck with you, bro. Oh. John, read your book. Stay wary of these foes.
Want to see me holding a katana?
Want to see you holding a katana?
Yeah, too late. It already posted.
Sure. Nice. It's just, yep. Wow, that's exactly what that's exactly what you advertised. It is just a picture of you holding a katana.
Oh yeah, that was back when I actually put descriptions on my DeviantArt
Oh my god.
stuff.
For honor. Just like that boy. Just like that boy from Avatar. You know him. You love him. It's Zuko Undertale. Pfft, monsters.
Actually, I was thinking of Ninja Turtles at the time.
Well, that's unsurprising. Pfft, monsters. Only stupid babies who poop in their diapers believe in that stuff. S. Rose. Youth roll right out the front door. There she goes.
Actually scared me.
It's so loud.
There,
I fucking hate Homestuck. Fucking goddamn! I wish there was a volume button. That might be a Google Chrome extension. I have to look into that. Alright. I mean, I could just keep that the same volume, come to think of it. Maybe I will do that. That's the lowest I can make it, so I hope you can still hear us over this. I'm just gonna press these buttons for a while. Just kill your own mother. Just stab your mother. Horse. Horse. Maple hoof. Just stab her in the eyes. Empty. Jesus, I forgot about empty suicide threat. What the fuck? Alright, it looks like Mom has satisfied her stripe quota for the day. She simply returns to her housework. No point in going out the front door anymore. Might as well head out the back, like you originally planned. They are. Rose, first, be the pony. Second, trample Mom. Yeah, but the speaker icon just mutes. It's not a volume control. You can't beat this stupid pony, and frankly, you can't imagine why anyone would want to. She give the pony a begrudging pat on the snout anyway. Her name is Maplehoof. John, turn around! Anyways, data structures for assholes. Chapter 7. God damn it, why do I even bother? The good news. Finally, your revolting incompetence can be put to use instead of accidentally firing a Silodex full of steak knives into a priceless oil painting of your beloved great aunt. You can turn that fumbling fury towards one of your foes, such as an ability to grasp painful, simple concepts. The bad news, I'm tired of explaining myself hoarse to your gibbering fuckwads. In this chapter, I will be phoning it in with liberal use of diagrams and shitty clip art. What are you going to do about it? You going to wriggle your own vicious secretions like the worms you are? That's what. Here, learn something for a change. Asshole notes. Purse your lips together to form a stiff pucker. Apply them firmly to my rear end. I now pronounce you man and wife. Now get in the kitchen and make my ass some dinner, bitch. You're trying to read, okay? This book is already unpleasant enough as it is without weird voices in your head nagging at you to do things. Besides, thought we already agreed there's no such thing as monsters. Fine, you'll interrupt your reading and turn around, but you don't see what it could possibly be so... Oh my god, it's a monster. S!
Pokemon battle noise.
Alright, time to fight Shale Imp. Don't move or the bunny gets it. Oh, fuck. Aggrieve. Put the bunny back in the box. Oh no. He's dead. Rose, exit. You leave through the back door. Nearby is the transformer, which distributes... Oh my god! It's Optimus Bumblebee, or whatever his name is. Nearby is the transformer, which distributes electricity from the underground generator powered by the river flowing beneath your house. Transformer was struck by lightning, though. It no longer works. You wonder if your mother has any plans to have it fixed. I guess she'd rather just play your mind games in a dark little house like a weirdo. You can see the mausoleum and the portable generator across your backyard. You're almost there. You can see the mausoleum. Oh, yeah, she escaped the house, by the way. She's no longer Homestuck. She's outside. Stream's over. Where's that image that Florentine sent me the other day? Hold on. Let me find this image. My new favorite image, instead of just ending the stream and waiting for the joke to pay out. There it is. Alright. You're almost there. Rose, use umbrella.
I love how the W sticks to the transformer.
Yeah, I just noticed that. That's funny. You regather your items and begin the soggy trek mausoleum word. S. John. You go, get up, John! This is no time for slumber! Strife! Arrow keys to walk, spacebar to attack. Okay. I gotta get my keyboard. I got to get my keyboard!
I don't have flash enabled right now, so I haven't been able to do any of these.
Oh shit! I don't think I can get up anymore. I think John's broken. Rose, forget the W and make haste to the mausoleum. Proving the W never crossed your mind. It's just a stupid magnet. That W would have come into play later on, Rose. Now you will perish, because that W is not in your inventory. S. John, salvage your weapon and fight on. Get up, John. John, we gotta pick up... Oh, shit. Just pick up the fucking trash that falls out of your Captchalogue. Ow. Oh, yeah! Ah, hell yeah! He's fucking dead! What is this? The music is broken! It plays like the triumphant music every time you pick up a piece of grist, and it was just like... You said... Put the bunny... back in... the box! Oh. Now why couldn't he put the bunny back in the box? Now exult! Victory! Spoils are yours! Oh shit! We're climbing that ladder, guys! We're a plucky tot! Fuck yeah! The amazing victory allows you to scale the first 2 achievement rungs on your ladder. You are now a plucky tot with a few new feather in your cap to show for it. The ladder rewards your bold ascent with 125 boon dollars. You waste a little time storing them in your ceramic pork hollow. Additionally, climbing the rungs has boosted your gel viscosity to cash limit. Next. Stupid fucking comic. Almost none of this comes into play.
I know.
By expanding your cash limit, you've made room for all the nice grist you've just collected. Now you have 32 fragments of build grist and 10 fragments of shale. I shouldn't say that. The boon dollars come into play later on. The money comes into play. Like, nothing else comes into play that we're like... None of the game mechanics. Because he had no idea where this fucking comic was going to go. By expending your cash limit, you've made room for all that nice grist you just collected. Now, 32 fragments of build grist and 10 fragments of shale. What about that card? Seems the shale imp has allocated the bunny to a sprite specialist. Sort of stupid thing to use for a weapon, but you might as well grab it and stick the bunny back in your strife deck while you're at it. It will, at the very least, be safer there. Okay. You group the two specify into your strife portfolio. No respecting strifer would ever be caught dead without one. Gather the scattered bits of your large hammer. Okay. This is epic. Oddly enough, it seems breaking the sledgehammer altered the abstratus of hammer kind to handle kind, even going as far to expel the head of your smaller hammer from your deck and force compliance. You didn't even notice it in the heat of battle. You grab the sledgehammer handle, expelling the useless Harlequin figure. Now repair the hammer! You merge your sledgehammer head with its handle and return it to your strife deck, repairing the hammer kind stratus in the process. A smaller hammer handle is ejected from the deck, since of course handles of any sort are no longer belong in there, obviously. Fine, now what? Oh shit. Dave is pestering you. But you don't have time to deal with this nonsense right now. Something is amiss in your room. Can't quite put a finger on it. Rose, hurry and activate the generator. You fire up the generator and drag a cord into the mausoleum. It of course would be foolish to run the generator inside a confined space. Generator safety is everyone's business. Rose, Defile tomb. Oh fuck, we hit 413?
We did!
We did, that's true. Fuck yeah. Sorry, Jaspers. Have to make space for the laptop. Besides, your final resting place is already a mockery. You should have decomposed years ago under a bed of petunias like a normal cat. Not given a taxidermist and fitted with tiny, custom-tailored suit and then stuffed into a coffin built for infants. Rose, plug in your laptop. Okay. This is epic. You plug in your laptop and connect to the internet signal again. Everything predictably falls out of your Silodex, but you're not about to get bent out of shape about it. You're bigger fish to fry. Looks like Dave noticed you're back in line. He pesters you like clockwork. And there's John. What on earth is he up to now? The door, John! Look at the door! You're right. Didn't Rose yank the door off the hinges and prop it on your bed? Someone or something has put it back and left slightly ajar. Incredibly alarming. Investigate. Oh, shit. Whoo. S. What is this? So outrageous. Well. There's your dead grandmother. I suppose. Rose. Pester John. Tap. Oh, there you are. John said your house was burning down. Are you on fire yet, or what?
No. For now, I've retired to the safety of a smaller building, which is much closer to the forest fire threatening my residence.
Oh, well, that's a relief. John told me to get the game to help you out of there, so I'm working on that now.
Working on it?
Yeah, my bro's copy, long story. Hey, don't tell John this, but I think he might have been right about the puppets. They're sort of starting to freak me out a little.
You're referring to your brother's collection.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's cool and all. The semi-ironic puppet thing or whatever. Or semi-ironic. Man, I just don't even know. I'm starting to think some of this shit is going a little far, and it's kind of fucked up.
I've seen his websites. I like them.
Ha, yeah, well, you would. Oh man, I wish little Cal wouldn't look at me like that with those dead eyes, Jesus. Sometimes I dream that he's real and talking to me, and I wake up in a cold sweat and basically flip the fuck out.
Interesting.
Oh, God. Why did I tell you my dream? You're just gonna have a field day with that.
I'm currently scrawling notes furiously into one of the many psychoanalysis journals I maintain for you. Published papers forthcoming. Because, it's not like either of us... not like either of us have anything better to do at the moment than to evaluate each other's radically debilitating pathology. Why did I pick the one with the big words?
It's okay.
Pathologies.
I would have fucked him up too, so... Yeah, I'm gonna get moving. Oh, have you heard from John? He's not answering me.
He won't answer me either, but I am watching him. I suspect he is preoccupied with the fact that he just had a bucket of water dumped on his head by the ghost of his dead grandmother, who also happens to be dressed like a clown.
Ha. Alright, I'm out. Later. Interrogate this mad woman! Oh, this is
I'll do Nana spray.
This is page 420, by the way.
Nice.
I was like, why does it say we've been here? We were here in last stream of this. Alright. Blaze it. Show sprite log. Nana?
Yes, dear?
Wow, you scared the living daylights out of me.
Oh.
Well, I guess it was a really great prank. Good one, Nana. Anyway, are you really my dead Nana?
Of course, John. I have come back to help you on your journey through the medium and beyond. I am delighted to see what a fine young man you have turned out to be, just like your father.
Just like your father, Fox. Turning out to be just like your father. That's a line from Star Fox, everyone. Everyone, that's a line from Star Fox. Okay, I guess I'll take your word for it. I don't remember you at all. My dad said I was really young when you died. Yeah. Yeah, in fact, super young. Hey, speaking of which, do you know where he is? I looked everywhere for him. You were basically just born, John.
Are you on the next page?
Yeah.
Okay. Your father was kidnapped.
Oh, no.
When you crossed over to the medium, he was apprehended by the forces of darkness which your presence here has awakened.
What? Okay, so what is the medium you're talking about?
It is where we are now, a realm that is a ring of pure void, dividing light and darkness. It turns in the thick of the Incipisphere, a place untouched by the flow of time in your universe.
Good read. Good read. I believe that's correct. Incipisphere. You mean because we're inside a computer? Or in the game software or something?
A computer? Why, what is that, dear? Some newfangled contraption like the horseless auto boxcar?
Well, it's like this machine that,
Oh, of course I know what a computer is, John. I was just pulling your leg. Oh.
Are you giving her, like, kind of, like a fucking Wisconsinish accent?
Yeah.
I'm pulling your leg, John. I'm just out here pulling your leg.
Okay, dear.
Okay, dear. Oh, okay.
No, John, you're not inside a computer or software or anything like that. Try not to be so linear, dear.
I have a comp science degree, silly head.
The software that brought you here was merely a mechanism that served as a gateway. Its routines... That grammar doesn't make sense.
No, I think that's a typo, actually. Guys, we found a typo in Homestuck!
Its routines, in a way, serve to invoke this realm's instance. Yet it stands independently of any physical machine and somewhat paradoxically always has.
I'm not sure I get it, but alright. So, what do I actually need to be doing here?
I think it would be best if we started with the big picture, and then not touch on it anytime later.
S. Go on.
Above the medium, beyond the seven gates, residing at the core of the Incipisphere is a place known as Skya. Legend holds that Skya exists as a dormant crucible of unlimited creative potential. What does this mean, you ask? Oh, I'm afraid my lips are sealed about that, dear. But needless to say, where a realm of such profound importance is concerned, forces of light will forever be charged with its defense, while forces of darkness will just as persistently covet its destruction.
Thank you, Doodles. Those... These fucking... Oh my god. Oh my god!
It keeps going.
So...
And as it's so... Oh.
Okay, so basically while you're reading this, there's also a flash animation going on, and for some reason the flash animations are fucking killing my computer right now.
Oh, really?
I have no idea why. All of a sudden... There we go. It's better now. What the fuck? Alright, keep reading.
And as it so happens, at the center of this realm, whose fate is in question, these very forces duel on a stage, stuck in eternal stalemate. Yes, they have dueled in this manner forever. That is, until you showed up.
Me?
Oh god, flashing.
Oh, yeah. Good flashing. Me?
Yes, you, John. Before your mishap with my ashes, you may recall the sprite's previous incarnation, which resulted from its kernel's hatching. Oh my god, this is all bullshit I just skipped over.
You're not allowed to skip this time!
No, I mean, I just read through it quickly and then read the Act 1 recap.
Fool.
Because none of it mattered later.
Fool. No, untrue. This part does matter. Keep reading.
Yeah. You see, this hatching occurs automatically in response to your arrival. The result is a pair of kernels, one dark, one light, each carrying the information they were prototyped with before they hatch. One goes down to a kingdom entrenched in darkness, the other up to a kingdom basking in light. Each comes to rest in an orb atop a spire, of which there are 3 others in kind. Sorry, I'm trying to make sense of what I just read.
That's fine.
The 4 spires are situated above a throne, and these 2 thrones preside over the 2 respective sovereign powers. And once the kernels are situated, that is when the game is afoot. The true war begins, light versus dark, good versus evil. This is a war that the forces of light are always destined to lose, without exception.
So basically, when you prototype the kernel with the clowns, the black and the white sides of this raging war become clowns, and they're like, alright, time to fight. And then they do. The end. It's dumb. A quest of futility, then. Wow, really? Then what's the point?
That remains for you to find out, dear. For you see, the journey you're about to take is the ultimate riddle, which we never find the answer to.
Whoa!
For now, your objective is to proceed towards Skya and pass through the first gate situated directly above your house, not even terribly far. The gates will become progressively more difficult to reach, so you'd better be prepared to sharpen your adventuring skills.
The ultimate riddle is, why the fuck did you read 8,000 pages of this?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to get up there?
You build.
Hold on, let me read this. Ryan, can I say I love you and your voices you make for reading Hive Swap? Oh.
Except Rat Baby.
Yeah, Rat Baby.
These guys haven't heard Crappy Bender.
Hey everyone, it's me! Crappy Bender! Bite my shiny metal ass! Anyways, that's Crappy Bender.
I also haven't heard Chocolate, but let's not speak of that.
Well, Chocolate is something special. Chocolate, I've mentioned on chat. Okay, I think I get it now. So I guess the battle against good and evil is sort of irrelevant? Well, I don't know. That all sounds kind of weird. But in any case, we build the house to get to these gates, and then I could save my dad.
Yes, John.
And then after that, we solve this ultimate riddle thing and save the Earth from destruction.
Oh no, I'm afraid not. It's getting more pronounced. Don't you know?
Go on.
Your planet is done for, dear. There's nothing you can do about that.
Oh.
Your purpose is so much more important than saving that silly old planet, though.
And that is...
Ho, 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 ho.
Yes, I will have to agree with the float hag about that.
I hope you know when I do the hoo-hoos, I do like the 90s anime laugh thing with my hand.
Oh! Yeah, no, I know what you're doing. I did that the other day at work. And Kate was like, stop, I know what you're doing. Alright, show sprite log. There we go.
Hold on, my sister's yelling.
Okay. F for Earth, everyone.
Oh, it's a spider. Never mind. Who cares?
It wasn't the sister, it was the spider.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, it wasn't
screaming.
my sister screaming, it was the spider screaming. The spider that lives in my closet. Oh, hold on guys, the spider in my closet is talking, hold on. Yes? Ah! Okay.
You want some hot
Hot
chocolatey
chocolatey
milk?
milk, read the line.
Okay. John, you are such a good boy. I know you will succeed.
Thanks, Nana.
You are a good boy, and good boys deserve treats.
Hooray!
I'm going to go bake you some cookies.
The hag mentioned cookies. Pursue her. Oh, God damn it. That's just what you need. More baked goods. John, you do not say no to cookies. I command you go get them. Totally abjure the hell out of that idea. You're so busy abjuring, you don't even notice that Rose has been trying to pester you this whole time. Rose, hit John in the head with the box to get his attention. This is one of the best gifs in the whole comic. Try explaining this gif to somebody who doesn't know what Homestuck is. Give John a swift drubbing in the noggin, but he's undeterred. That is some fit he is throwing. Yeah. Hey, anyone who criticizes how people pronounce GIF, you're a jackass.
Don't you mean a
I'm gonna fucking
jackass?
Yeah, funny. Like, if you criticize people, all right. This, you know what? I've mentioned this several times. I've mentioned this several fucking times on Tumblr. But now that I have you all here, let me talk about this for a second. If you criticize the way people pronounce things, like just in general, like if you criticize somebody for mispronouncing something, or even pronouncing something specifically the way you want to, the way like I pronounce, like I say GIF because I've been saying GIF my whole life, you're a fucking asshole. I'm just gonna come out and say it. If you get on people's case for real, like non-joking wise, you're an asshole. You're just a dick, and you need to take a step back and realize that you shouldn't be criticizing people for stuff like that. You should be criticizing for them for shit that matters, like being a racist or something. I'm just saying, it's just people. People are different.
Hey, while we're on this tangent, when I see something super cursed, chat.
Exactly, Multergeist. Especially if English isn't your first language and you mispronounce something, it's like don't be a dick. What is that?
This hurts to look at.
What have you linked me?
I drew this with my own two hands.
What have you linked me? It's really good. It's a good drawing, but it's just the fucking you know, topic of it is kind of the worst.
Peak 2012, people.
I'm logged into my account. I'm gonna favorite this.
Please don't.
Look, now when you go on my profile, it's the first thing people see.
That's not the worst thing I've drawn, though. I'm not going to admit what the worst thing I've drawn is. I'm not going to show it.
Do you guys like my last journal? Stop sending me weird fetish shit, you gremlin piece of shit. December 11th. Oh, it's been a year! Oh, December 11th, 2017. It's been a year. Happy birthday to this journal that I wrote to Isu.
My last journal was on 2012 saying I got accepted to college.
Well, my last couple of journals have all just been meme journals. Beepuses are pretty neat. What's up with Beepuses? Alright, back to Homestuck. Who's reading with Ryan? This is my good friend, Doodles.
Hi.
This is Doodles. Not with an S.
Hello.
Doodles with a Z.
It's gotta be a Z, because I'm edgy.
Also known as Sarah.
No.
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 It's spelled S-E-R-A-H. Sarah.
Actually, in Dragon Age, it's spelled S-E-R-A.
That's true. You're right. Doodles, somebody says you're cool.
I'm cool.
You're finally cool. Perhaps
cool as Dave.
You're not. No, nobody's as cool as Dave. Are you kidding me? Where's all the peepus? Perhaps you will take the spare moment to contemplate the Nanosprite's strange tale. It may also behoove you to record your thoughts on these developments in your GameFAQs walkthrough/journal. It could be hard finding time to update it. In fact, you're not even sure where you found the time to write what's already there. Oh, is that so, Jaspers? And just who do you think you're looking at with that smug grin? The last thing you need is sass from a dead cat. It's pretty much all his fault you're in this mess in the first place, so he can just button it. John, cookies now! You refuse outright. This impudence is insufferable. Go get the cookies! None of them are cool. Yeah, you're right, though. Well, when you put it so politely, how can John decline? John, you're stupid! You really need to work on your manners. Stupid, stupid, dumb! It's not a command. It's nothing. It's stupid. You're stupid. John flipping it off. For the last time, I command you to get the cookies, boy! It's just not gonna happen, buddy! Years in the future. You know, but not many. But not really enough to write home about. An agitated finger slips mid-keystroke.
What's this the link to?
Oh, it's, for some reason, I don't remember them doing this. I don't remember if this was originally in the comic or if this is in the updated version.
I don't think it was.
Well, I think these were originally just part of the comic, but now for some reason they're a completely separate page. I don't know why. Maybe to make it a little less confusing? I don't know. Perhaps, I don't know. He found a book on human etiquette. How fitting. Good old Mayor. Oh boy. I'm gonna read.
I'm not reading
Yeah,
this.
no, I'm gonna read this. Don't worry. It's not officially Rose. B100, the long and short, the medium 2. I may have been a bit hazy in advising you not to bother with the prototyping process. If I spared any detail, it was only to optimize your chances of survival. And if you find yourself begrudging the absence of certain instructions, which if followed would have resulted in your demise, then I guess that makes 2 of us. Otherwise, you're welcome. But the fact appears that the fact appears to be that prototyping the kernel sprite before making your getaway may offer the only opportunity to exercise control over your new environment, a place known as the medium. Also, if prototyped with 1 or 2 sufficiently, albeit loosely humanoid or sentient elements, living or otherwise, it offers the chance to have all this explained to you by an apparitional guide through whatever sort of cryptic, sketchy doublespeak your choice of prototyping element engenders. In lieu of this, you may be forced to settle for my clear, thorough explanations and assiduous dissection of raw data. Again, don't mention it. If you have made it to the medium with unmolested vanilla sprite, well, I've already covered the bad news about this missed opportunity, and I will go into this further soon. To what extent this actually is bad news, I'm not sure. Know only the result of my co-player's current configuration, wherein the sprite was prototyped once before the departure and once after. Which brings us to the good news, which is that you can still prototype after your departure, and salvage the massively rewarding experience of haggling with an exposition-slinging phantom guide. So as long as you avoid prototyping with terribly inert items, such as a brass door knocker and your father's pornography collection. Actually, that might be interesting. If you're struck by the spirit of such experimentation, please don't hesitate to contact me about it. So yes, you can enhance your sprite in this way, but doing so after your departure will no longer induce this effect in the medium I alluded to. That can only be accomplished with 1 or more pre-departure prototyping. In fact, we extrapolate there is only so many ways to prototype a sprite. Tiers of prototyping in relation to departure. Both before, one after, both after, only one, either before or after, or none. Those occurring before will affect the medium through the kernel's hatching process, and your guide, i.e. the sprite, those occurring after will only affect the sprite. I'm going to check the chat real quick, because that's a lot of reading. Maxie, that's a good point. Kanaya did read all of this. And I know why she read all this.
She's gay.
She's gay. She's a lesbian. A lesbian. The effects this process has on the medium, or more globally, the encephosphere, are still vague to me. They have to do with flavoring the forces you will struggle against, and generally all the forces at odds with each other in this realm. It has given me some insight into the nature of the game, which again I derived through extrapolation, we appear to be engaging in an instance of dimension with a highly flexible set parameters, and a series of objectives surrounding an equally flexible mythological framework. This framework seems to begin as sort of blank template and evolves with the player's actions, and likely further evolves with the addition of host-client connections, and thus more prototyped kernels. Alright, time for a read break. I forget to say I can't be more specific than that without loosely extrapolating further. There are plenty of questions that have occurred to me, however, questions concerning the kernel sprite, which I have raised implicitly already, such as what is the effect of the unprototyped kernel on the medium, or doubly prototyped kernel for that matter. Even more salient are questions about this dimension itself. Do all players worldwide make it to this dimension if they successfully complete their departure, or is a unique blank instance of the dimension created for each new player? I have no evidence, but instinct tells me it is closer to the latter situation. There is no indication of any other players present in this realm. Alterations in the realm seem singularly centered on the actions of my co-player or myself. If I had to stake anything on it, I would guess every separate client-server pair activates its own fresh copy of the Encyphosphere, or a unique session, if you will. God damn. God damn, Rose. God damn, Rose! But the quantity of players is a further complication which invites more questions. It seems the game was designed to suit two players most naturally, the server and client. But through a mishap, my co-player and I have slipped out of the obvious tandem arrangement, and the only logical course of action is to continue playing it to string a daisy chain of server-client connections together, till presumably the chain is complete. Theoretically, we can complete this chain with only one other player, functioning as the server to my client, and the client to my current co-player's server, assuming he can recover it. The strange thing is, though, in our instant of this dimension, there are 4 receptacles for divided kernels, not 3. Does that mean we are destined to have a 4-player chain? How could the game know such a thing? Perhaps it does. If this proves to be the case, I trust it will be sufficiently numbed to the realization. I can consider nothing about this game as surprising at this point. And in fact, from the first moments of play, I managed to deviate so far from my expectations that I completely forgot what my original purpose with it was. I had chances to test some information I obtained on good authority during prototyping phases, but it completely slipped my mind. Instead, the game's catacombs securing the dark, twisting paths to necromancy were blundered into rather on accident. But perhaps you don't need to know any of this. Rethink organization? Lead maybe waist deep logarithmic sludge. Trim down, bleh. Can I get an F for Ryan's throat? She's not finished with this yet. Jeez, cut her some slack. Maybe you could go bug someone else there for a while? Or at the very least, someone else. Months in the past, but not many. It's snowing. Show Captchalogue. Hey! Hey, Doodles.
Yeah,
It's you.
it is me.
It's all you. I mean, unless you want me to voice one of them. I could do Rose if you want.
No, I can do it.
Alright. You gonna voice both?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, you've been
I
going
know.
back
I
and
know.
forth
I wasn't.
back and forth
I
yourself.
always wonder because, like, for me, it's like, yeah, I'm the streamer, but for other people, you have a choice. I don't have any choice.
All right. Hi, happy birthday, Rose. Hello, and thanks. Did you get John's present yet? I just opened it this very moment. What a stunning coincidence you would ask about it now. I am stunned. Yeah, I know. What will you make with it? Who said it was something from which something else could be made? Well, John did tell me what it was, duh. I suppose I'll take a stab at learning the craft. It's the least I can do in response to the subtle dig concealed in his gesture. He often tells me I need a new hobby, and I make perfectly reasonable analytical remarks. Oh, but Rose, I don't think you meant anything like that by it. You see, not everyone.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Is Vriska screaming again?
No, it sounded like a cat throwing up.
Oh, it was probably a cat throwing up.
Yeah. Oh, but Rose, I don't think he meant anything like that by it. You see, not everybody always means the opposite of what they say the way you and Dave always do. Maybe. His birthday is in a few months, isn't it? Yep. I finally finished a present for him. I've been working on it for years. Years? It's so hard to tell when you're joking, or if you're even capable of it. I just mailed it too, so it is sure to get there on time. Mail takes a while to get anywhere from here. I'll probably craft something with strong sentimental value. That should burn him. I don't think you really mean that. I guess not. So shall I expect a green package dropped to my house via airmail from whatever cranny of the globe you're tucked into? No. Sorry, but you're sort of hard to shop for. Besides, I have something for you today that I think you like better than something in a box. Oh? It is a tip! This is already intriguing enough to compensate for the great scarcity of lavish gifts parachuting from the sky. Please go on. Excuse me. Did you have a pet a long time ago that died? Yes. Okay, well, how did you feel about your cat? Did you love him a lot? Okay, well, I didn't mention it was a cat or that it was a male. Let's pretend I'm surprised and you're embarrassed and move on. To answer your question, I would describe my feelings toward the animal as lukewarm. Oh, love your cat. I bet it.
Love your cat.
Okay, that's fine.
No,
Doesn't really matter. I think just, what if someone told you could play a game that would bring him back to life?
Nutmeg? Where's Nutmeg?
Don't bother the cat.
Nutmeg. No, he's not even upstairs. Who am I talking to? Go on.
If someone told me that, I would regard the remark with a great deal of skepticism. If that someone was you, on the other hand, then I would have to ask preemptively, is that someone you? Yes, that someone is me. I just thought you might find it interesting. So what is this game? Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying is all. I think we'll hear about it later, and maybe you can talk to John and Dave about it. They are way more into all that stuff than I am. I'll see what the word on the street is about it, in due time. For now, I should probably order a copy of Knitting for Assholes. It would be a shame if I ran late with John's present.
Dave, get katana. Captchalogue your katana. I'm prepared to venture out into the apartment to retrieve your bro's copy of the game. But first, maybe, just maybe, Dave, retrieve dead bird.
Why is this a YouTube video?
Yours is a YouTube video?
Yeah, because I don't have Flash enabled right now.
Oh, when it's not Flash, it's on YouTube, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's normal. It's fucking asteroids. It's fine. Is that Dave's eye? Oh, no. Dude, that bird is long gone. Probably won't last long in this heat anyway. You don't even know what's up with this sick heat. The sun threatens to set, but it won't step off. Staring you down with the big red eye of a hot needle skipping on a groove it's tracing around the earth. While lingering in midair, its heat seems to suspend time itself, stretching like a warped vinyl. It's meant to rain this season, but there ain't been a drop in sight. Even a little drizzle would help. Might help to fizzle the sizzle, a little bizzle. Set the record straight on this global turn tizzle. So don't change the dizzle, turn it up a little. I got a little living room full of the dime brizzles, waiting on the fizzle. That dizzle, the shizzle. G's to the bizac. Now ladies, here we gizzo.
When the pimp's in the crib, ma, drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like
Drop
it's
it
hot.
like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot. English romantic poet, John Keats. Dave, exit your room and go to the living room. I hate this fucking comic. Sorry, little dude. Coming through. Gotta put you down for a bit. Figure you left him hanging long enough. Dave, hastily enter room with wild abandon. We barge in and see a familiar face. A friendly face. It's Mr. T. You stand in the living room. Your bro spends most of his days in here. At night, he crashes on the futon over there. You don't see him anywhere, though. There's a puppet chest he stores little Cal in where he takes him out on gigs. But when he's home, he usually leaves Cal on display somewhere. And with good reason, because Cal is totally sweet. So sweet. Man. Dave, pity the fool. It's your brother's Mr. T puppet, which of course is kept in the apartment with a sense of profound, humorous irony. But as usual with your bro's exploits, there is no ordinary irony, or anything close to pedestrian, Tier 1 ironic gesture, which is a meager single set removed from sincerity. This is like 10 levels of irony removed from the original joke. It might have been funny like 8 years ago to joke about Mr. T and how he was sort of lame. But that was the very thing that made him so awesome and badass. And that his awesomeness was also sort of a joke. But in this case, the joke is the joke, and that degree of irony itself is also a joke, and so on. Only highly adept satirical ninjas like you and your bro can appreciate stuff like this. It's cool taking stuff that other people think is funny, but really isn't, and making it funny again by adding subtle strata of irony, which are utterly undetectable to the untrained eye. Also, for good measure, Mr. T is wearing a leather thong and handcuffed to the pantsless Chuck Norris puppet. God, you hope you can be as good as your bro someday. Never tell him that, though. Dave, have you considered that your bro has weird fetishes? Have you considered that he has a fetish? You fucking weirdo. Dave, find a little cow and give fist bumps. I'm eating a candy cane. Toodles. Toodles.
What?
I'm eating a candy cane.
Okay.
Cal's nowhere in sight. All you see is a bunch of your bro's weird nude puppets strewn around haphazardly. You guess these things are kind of cool. Sort of. Dave, play a game on the Xbox.
They're censored Muppet babies.
Oh, they do. Oh, no.
Where's that Griffin tweet? It was Griffin, right?
Which one?
Hold on, let me pull it up.
Looks like your bro is playing. It's not like him to leave the middle. It's something totally intense gaming. Not like him to misplace Cal either. Man, I hope the little guy's alright. Oh, there you are, dude. Didn't see you there. We be chill today, Cal? Better fucking believe we be chill. Cal is the man. There he is, guys.
Okay, apparently Griffin can't shut up about Muppet babies on Twitter, so I can't find the tweet.
There's just a lot of Muppet babies from Griffin. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it was something about the Muppets fucking to create the babies.
The page is above. See how it says the link there? Homestuck story 451. We're on page 451. Cal's here, guys.
Yay.
Be chill today, Cal? You better fucking believe we be chill. Cal's the man. Dave, resist urge to play Bro's Xbox. Skate 3. This is what Skate 3 looks like.
Cool. It's a skate game where every time you got hit, it would like do an X-ray of your bones breaking.
That was Skate 3.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
You fail to resist the urge. You start thrashing up stunts something uncanny brutal on your quest for mad snacks, yo. And get this way rude hunger under control. Shit is basically flying off the hook. It's like shit wants nothing to do with that hook. The hook is dead to that shit. But you get stuck in some poorly modeled 3D fixture or something, like a railing or piece of wall. Guess you'll have to reset. Fuck this shit. Dave, give little Cal bro fist bump. Bump. Bunna. Man, you almost forgot. Gotta give the Seaman some props. Look how small he is. Dave's like a baby. Dave, check out your bro's sweet gear. Your bro has so much sweet gear, it's hard to keep up with it sometimes. Here's his computer setup. He's usually got a lot of stuff cooking on here at any given moment. Since he's not around, you might as well sneak a peep. Dave, look at your brother's computer. Baby. Dave is baby. Beppy. Baby. Beppy game. Look at your brother's computer. Your bro's computer is password protected, of course, to protect all the incredible top secret shit he's got going on in the burners. Plus, you know what the password is, and he knows you know it. And you're both cool with that, because the password is the most awesome thing it can be. A child. You enter the password. On the desktop is a hodgepodge of unnamed folders to store all the stuff he's working on. No one can decipher the organization system but him. Okay, but hold on.
So what do you think the password
It's
is?
Fuppet. It's fucking Fuppet. I've read the dots. It's got to be Fuppet. He also tends to the app use the application complete bullshit to keep up with ludicrous amount of websites and news feeds he monitors to stay hip to the scene. Password is Hunter 2. Dave, open complete bullshit. God, this site fucking sucks. This is complete bullshit. Dave, check if Sweet Bro and Hell Jeff is a sweet update.
By the way, you can click on the latest comic link. It's safe.
Okay, good. Your bro keeps up with your projects in his aggregator, just like you keep up with his. He's tuned into various blogs, and of course, Sweet Bro and Hell Jeff. You navigate to the latest comic in one of the many bullshit feed bands. Hey, bro, I got a ticket to the big game. Dog, I'm so jealous. You know I love the big game. Oh, yeah. There he goes. The big man has the rock. He's driving so hard through the point downtown. Sounds slam dunk. Dave, mess up the orange stripe containing plush rump. Please don't. God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh. 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 Another one of your bro's many ironic websites. The difference here is he rakes in thousands of dollars a month through this enterprise. Smuppets are a multi-billion-dollar a year enterprise, and it's awfully hard to resist taking a firm squeeze from the plump udder of that cash cow. Oh. Dave, stop wasting time and look for Bro's beta, please. You guess you've messed around in his computer long enough. Better we gotta move on before it's too late for Rose, or worse yet, your bro catches you. But oh my god, the rumps. They're transfixing. You know this is ironic and all, and your bro reaches echelons of irony you could only dream of daring to fathom. But on rare occasions when your guard is down, it all seems just a tad unsettling to you. Does it? Does it, Dave? Oh. Hey, Cal. Hey there, Cal. Dave, give little Cal a nervous fist bump. Sort of starting to flip the fuck out, without losing your cool, of course. Dave, pester John to ease your nerves. You get Egbert on the line again to give him the lowdown on your progress. You feel it's important to keep the wires hot, but he's not answering. I wonder what that guy is up to. Hey, what is up? What happened to the monster that is totally definitely in your room? Did you kill it? Where are you, man? Anyway, things are cool here. Totally cool. Puppets are still awesome. No problems with them or anything. Just, like, really, really awesome. Looks like Rose is finally logged in again. Didn't John say her house was burning down? You wonder if she's on fire yet or what? Dave, pester Rose. Did we read this one before? No. Okay. Oh, there you are. John said your house was burning down. Are you on fire yet or what?
Yeah, we already read this.
We did read this, yep. Why do they do that? Seconds in the future, but not many.
John, what are you doing? Snap out of it. We ought to discuss what your grandmother told you, don't you think? Fine, enjoy your stupor. I'll go about my business elsewhere.
Rose, deploy the Punch Designix. Ah, yes, I remember the Punch Designix.
John, whenever you read this, what is that painting in the background? Sorry.
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
John, whenever you read this, you should know I put the shell you collected to use and finally deployed the punch design X. It is in your study. I can only drop it though. You'll have to be the one to mess around with it and see what it does. When you're finished with your weird histronics, maybe you could give it a try? I'm updating my walkthrough, and it would help to know what it does.
Home. Hello, Brittany.
Upgrade.
It's you still have to read, by the way.
Yeah, okay. I can't tell when you turn the page.
No, that's fine.
Also, I should probably warn you that your house and yard are completely infested with monsters now. Try to be careful.
Next. So I see. Stupid lousy imps. They're mucking up all my cool stuff.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm not sure what came over me there. I was acting really crazy for some reason. But my head feels like it's clearing up. I think I'm alright now. John, rebuild the claw hammer and return it to Specifus. You're getting way better at this sort of thing. John, confront Pogo Ride to prepare yourself for Nana. Thank God your sanity has returned so you can entertain something extremely rational, coherent thoughts like this one. You examine the Pogo Ride from your bedroom window. You do not like what you see. S. I forgot about this. Hold on. Wait a minute.
What's it counting down to?
Hold on. Well, it's my time limit on the thing. Hold on. Hold on. I can do better than this. Here we go. Oh, fuck. That wasn't clicked in. God, why is it so hard to do this? God damn it! God damn it! Fuck this! Ass! Sons of bitches, no one risks painful injury on your green slime ghost pogo ride. No one but you! Rose, drop something heavy on one of those imps. Well. Rose, my piano!
Sorry, no nuance to these controls at all. I was hoping to bludgeon the imp without letting go of it. Guess I can't really do that. Broken piano isn't the end of the world, though.
I guess you're right.
You'll need to pick up the spoils in person. I can't interact with the grist.
So, that means I have to go out the back door?
Yes, is there a problem?
Well, it may sound dumb, but I was hoping to avoid Nana and her spooky ghost cookies.
You're right. That does sound dumb.
Can you see her in the kitchen?
Yeah.
What's she doing? Is she baking?
You could say that.
Are you sure you can't get the grist up to me somehow?
Maybe.
Rose, use Pogo Ride to fling grist through window. Doesn't look like the grist is going anywhere. You just never know with these gaming abstractions. We do F every 5 minutes. Rose, drop Pogo Ride in John's bathroom. John, get grist. Next.
There you go. Now why don't you check out the Design X? You can do that while I get to work.
On what? Piano. Level up for slaying the imp. Forgot about this. The piano and its valiant effort has unfortunately been slain. But if it hadn't, it would have raked in so many boon dollars. You have no idea. So many. Rose, it's time to build. show Pastor Walt.
Nana said to build, so that's what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But this sure is going to take a lot of grist. Looks like you're going to be busy, John.
Blarg! Well, what are you building?
Stairs. They are fairly expensive, actually.
Oh, man. I could have warned you about stairs, Rose. Next. She's having a good old chuckle.
I'll try recouping some of the grist from the catwalk I built earlier.
It keeps happening!
Ah, good. Looks like I can get a refund for earlier allocations.
I told you, Rose! I told you about stairs!
Okay, consider me fully briefed on the matter of stairs. If you don't mind, it's hard enough to concentrate on this without immersing ourselves in Snyder's non sequitur.
Did you know he thinks puppets are cool?
Does he?
He's so dumb. Rose, use build grist to construct observation tower on roof. Sit!
What? Oh.
Sit!
I see.
Yeah. Okay, you obviously don't have enough grist yet for something that is... Oh, I see. But you can get started with something, a foundation for upward construction at least. John, check cabinets for imps or useful items. No imps in here, just a lot of shaving cream. Dad loves shaving. It's basically all they do. When they're not baking, that is. John, bring 2 cans of shaving cream. Well. Captchalogue 2 cans of shaving cream just in case. You never know when you need to bust out a hilarious shaving cream Santa beard to ratchet up your prankster's gambit. Your telescope goes flying out the window. John, ride pogo ride. It's a little cramped in here for any sort of proper reckless pogoing. You'll just grab it and hang on to it until the right moment presents itself. Next.
Here it is.
The towel floats back down on the rack. The circle of stupidity is complete. Rose, check up on Nanaquin. See what's cooking.
That's a lot of cookies.
Oh my god. Man, cookie clicker. Cookie clicker joke.
Oh my god, I have a cookie clicker saved. I haven't touched that in like months.
Please don't check that now.
Why not?
Stop checking your cookie clickers! Next. I'm gonna lose you, Doodles. John, make your way to the study. Next. That's a lot of imps. Looks like the imps have been taking a shining to the crux shooter. Cruxite and black goo everywhere. John, ride Slimer Pogo and one-up that imp. Well, okay, it's not a Slimer Pogo, but you mount it anyway and brandish your deadly armaments. John, ride your steed to victory. There he goes. This is incredibly dangerous. John, flip the fuck out. He's doing it. He's flipping the fuck out. See how they're like an old double barrel leather blaster. Whoops, oh shit. Mr. John, respectfully ask that you please stand up. Don't move or the pogo gets it. Now, sir boy, flee from this boorish rabble post haste.
Does he just no-clip through the wall?
Who?
Or no, wait, no. I think he bounces off the wall and into the door.
I want to see that again. It kind of looked like he did clip through the wall. He kind of just disappeared. Okay. Here comes the fridge. Refrigerator. Level up for slaying the imp. The refrigerator skyrockets up the echelon to a new rung. 5-star General Electric and earns 285 boon dollars. Things are really looking up for this feisty appliance. Well done, John. Polite congratulations. For some reason, you feel a sense of positive reinforcement. Wherever that feeling is coming from, it sure is welcome change from your erratic moods earlier. Now, my civil fellow, I have a well-mannered query to ask.
I blocked the entrance to the study to give you some space to work with the Design X. John, Imp's behind you. Should I take care of it? You trapped your PDA again, didn't you? Why did you have to pick up all that stupid shaving cream? So pointless.
Rose, drop something heavy on one of those imps. It's just stupidly elaborate fucking gif. John, might I bother you for a can opener? Oblivious to the commotion behind you, suddenly you find yourself pondering the whereabouts of a can opener. You think there is probably one in the kitchen, but the path is blocked by your refrigerator. Want a Sprite cranberry? John is completely unresponsive. What the hell is that nincompoop doing? Years in the future, but not many. But let's not get totally carried away here. A studious eye darts about a page like a honeybee gathering the nectar of wisdom. He's learning to be nice, and also to eat paper. Thank you, Mayor. Very important pages. Oh, good. Oh, they're all URLs.
Yeah, they're all pictures.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay. Let's take a look at these. Co-player John assesses the... Look at the JPEG. Co-player John assesses environment transition to medium, followed by sprite, sans, kernel, prototype... Sat! Prototype. Prototype once... Guys, it's him. Sat! Severed from suburban grid, house remains mysteriously powered. Convenience presumably facilitated by game, which perhaps deems navigating a powerless house to be handicapped, less in keeping with the spirit from the game's principal statement of challenge. Internet connection remains stable as well. Will likely remain stable until the internet itself is compromised by some external threat. Something like, oh, let's say hackers. Hackers, you say? Kill monsters, get grist, build on the house. That's the game. Didn't know what the point was of this at the time, floundering trial and error on exhibit. Unsuccessful attempt at tier 2 prototyping. Knowing what I know, I might have avoided using a back-breaking VOD become for practical jokesters rife with antiquated lexicon and racist aphorisms. Either that, or I might have tried harder to succeed. Final screen capture before I lost internet signal for a time. I don't know what happened thereafter, but when I returned, the car was nowhere to be found, and the driveway plateau was in a state of disrepair. The mysteries, will they never cease? Sprite prototype once more with grandmother's remains. She treats John to some helpful exposition in a friendly and grandmaternal manner. Co-player displayed inexplicably capricious behavior since arrival. Stress-related? Contracted virus indigenous to realm? It should be noted he was kind of a weird guy anyway. Designix deployed. Still no clue what this does. At mercy of co-player's foolish prioritization tendencies. SNES Undertale. Grist payload from Slain Foe. Whether I deal with the damage or the co-player does yield the same, though I have significant advantage in battle. Taking measures into my own hand deprives John of hand-to-hand combat experience, which ostensibly will become more critical later. Yeah, I was wondering that myself, Vernon. We shouldn't get to, like, spoiler territory, but I was also wondering that. Probably because they hadn't thought of it yet. And Andrew, I mean. The Huss man. Building. The point. Building upward. The point. Sharpened and directed. Oh, is that what it is? But these are shots from Rose's computer. That's why I was... Steeds, what steeds? Has the whirlwind a home in your mains? Is there a sensitive ear, alert as flame? I just realized you should be reading this. Oh well. Too late now.
Whatever.
In your every fiber, hearing the familiar song from above, all in one accord, you strain your bronze chests and all. Hooves barely touching the ground, turned into straight lines, cleaving in the air, all inspired by God, it rushes on. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck he's doing here. Another one of these things. Really, Egbert family? Really? A view of the kidnapped father's room. I can't see in here for some reason. Perhaps this is because John himself has never entered this room. It is possible that I can see only, in a sense, what John can see. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Now I understand. That's why we can't see the defacings. Or hasn't already. I have not found the time to discuss this with him yet. If he enters the room, the question may answer itself. I guess that's why we can't see the defacings. Answer? Oh, we're talking about spoilers. Well, you know spoilers. We're talking about the defacings in John's room. Rose, construct a loft above John's room. Alright. Next. Oh, build a nice little patio! It's nice. Go up there, watch the sunset. If there was a sun, there isn't now. We're in the void. Okay! This is our book. Alright.
Ladders seem to be a bit cheaper than stairs.
Fellow John, it appears we have reached an impasse. Yes, it seems so. The opener dilemma remains unsettled, most unfortunately. It is unfortunate, I guess. What are we talking about again? But it has been a pleasure nonetheless. Thanks for the courtesy. It's not really necessary, but thanks anyway. Oh, but thank you. Okay. Thank you so very, very much, dear favorable small primate. I shall take my leave now, John. Until next time. Wait, where did all the sweet loot come from? Why is there suddenly a crumpled hat on your head? John, gather grist, examine Designix. Peak of literature.
Before you read, are we coming to a stopping point soon?
Not for an hour, but you don't have to be here. The way I'm doing this is, if you're around, you're around. If you're not, I'm voicing. Feeling especially economical with your behavior, suddenly you scoop up all the grist in the room and turn your attention to the Punch Designix all in one fell swoop. The device features a countertop station design with a keyboard setup, not unlike an old-fashioned computer. There's a blinking red light and a diagram etched into the panel. Rose, answer Dave.
Okay, I'll do this last conversation.
Okay. Okay, wait, hold on. Why am I getting this stupid game for you? You're the one who should be wrist deep in puppet ass.
What is the specific problem?
The problem is I am up to my goddamn neck in fucking puppet dong.
You know you like the mannequin dick. Accept it.
Carcat. I'm enrobed in chafing, wriggling, god-fucking damned puppet pelvis. An obscenely long, coarse Kermit cock is being dragged across my anguished face.
Let's put this into perspective. You put up with the puppet prostate because you love it. Also, coarse is a good word.
You don't seem to harbor any sympathy for the fact that I burrowed fuck deep into lively, fluffy Muppet buttock. I'm whirling in the terrible cyclone at the epicenter of my own personal holocaust of twitching foam noses. It's like a fucking apocalypse of perky proboscis here. Like, the proboscalypse, I guess.
Are you going to start rapping about this?
What? No, listen.
Why is she rapping now? Prong of flesh bereft of home, found solace twixt a cleft of foam.
Oh, no. Oh, Jesus.
Of apocalypse your thoughts eclipse, painted pair of parted lips. that dare through kiss to stir the air, that teases tufts of orange hair, and though faces flush in lovers' fits, hands snug and plush as gloves befit.
Okay, Dickinson, if you could shut your perfumey trap for half a second, this is serious. I'm just saying, if I see one more soft, bulbous bottom being, like, kind of jutting out and impudent or whatever, I'm gonna fly off the handle. I'm gonna do some sort of acrobatic fucking pirouette off the handle and win, like, a medal or some shit.
I remember that line.
Yeah, everyone does.
Then let's hope there will be a squishy derriere somewhere below the handle to break your fall.
Alright, Doodles, you going to bed?
Yeah.
Doodles is a baby, so... Doodles is
I
baby.
have work during the daytime. Thank you very much.
Doodles is baby. Time for Doodles to go to sleep. Baby Doodles. Everyone say goodnight to Doodles. Everyone F for Doodles.
Good night, Britt. Good night, chat.
Good night, Doodles.
Good night, Ryan.
The baby needs a nap.
Saying F.
F. It's funny, I said say goodnight to Doodles, and then I said say F for Doodles, and more people are effing for you than saying goodnight. Alright, just go to bed.
Alright, good night.
Yep. Alright, but I'm still here. John, observe back of first visible Captchalogue card. Unless Britt wants to hop in and help me. You flip over the top card containing your pogo ride. Anytime you Captchalogue something, a new code appears on the back of the card. I've always wondered what the code was for. Alright, fair. Damn, these things are hard to read. But then, you've never really found any reason to decipher them. Until now, perhaps? John, examine the reverse side of Hammer card and Strife Specibus. Looks like the cards from your Strife deck have codes too. John, enter capture code as seen as on back of Pogo Ride card. You enter the code DQMMJLEK into the keyboard. At least you think that's what the code is. The red light switches off. A green light begins blinking. John, insert card. John, type in NZ7UN6B1I. Hammer. In the interest of due diligence, you enter the code and repeat the process with that card too. Both cards now punch with different hole patterns. This was one of my favorite part of this shitty, stupid, pointless video game shit. I like the hole punching and the, like, generating mixed items. This part's fucking cool. In the interest of due diligence, you enter the other code and repeat the process with that card, too. Both cards are now punched with different hole patterns. John, attempt to retrieve Pogo from the card. Oh, well, that should be a simple matter of... Uh-oh. Looks like it's trapped now. You don't see how you can access the item anymore, or store a new item there for that matter. These cards are pretty much useless now, and the items they contain are toast. Maybe not all is lost. Calling from your experience with the pre-punch card, you may be able to use these cards to replicate the items in question. Assuming you got the codes right, that is. What? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean Vinny has Mother 3 on the list? Where's Vinny? Where's fucking Vinny? Shut the fuck up, this asshole. Fucking doesn't even matter. Hold on. Where's Vinny? Fine sauce. No, this is Space Kids. No, I don't want Space Kids. I want Vinny. Hosting Germa. Why is Vinny hosting Germa?
2 times. How am I supposed to react?
It's Germa. No, I want Vinny. What is he streaming? What is he streaming, Mother 3? Oh my god. Well, he's not streaming yet, so I'm not gonna fucking unhide the stream room just for that. Anyways, recalling from your experience with the pre-punch card, you may be able to use the cards to replicate the items in question. Assuming you got the codes right, that is. John, Mash keys needlessly. Oh, Britt linked me, actually. Hold on. Ooh! Ooh! What happened to Vinny will never stream Mother 3? Not quite through with your cowboy imperialism just yet. You mash at the keyboard to generate a random code. You enter what John just typed looks like most of my file names. The design stops you after 8 characters, which appears to be the maximum length for a code. The green light goes on, signaling its readiness for a card. Really? Man. Brother 3. No shit. You figure you might as well burn the shaving cream since the product is not exactly the premium in your household. You also figure you might as well merge the 2 cans onto one card. I'm feeling a little sad that your dad isn't around for this. You have a feeling he would get a real kick out of the idea of duplicating more shaving cream. You punch the card with the pattern that is in no way related to the code for the item it contains. This should make for an interesting experiment. Mad science is a lot of fun. Unfortunately, you just burn another card in the process. Your deck is really dwindling now. Maybe you should have thought this through a little better. On the plus side, you just freed up your PDA, which is overflowing with pent-up chatter of anxious pesterers. Is Mother that really sad game? Yeah. It's a sad one. With this fucking imp. Just hanging out. Well! He's dead. John, answer your chums. Puppets. Awesome. That's all there really is to say on the matter. Turns out Godhead changed his mood to rancorous. John, watch out. I'm about to throw a bathtub through your wall. F for imp. Everyone in the chat, F for imp. Wow, that is so totally unnecessary. I made shortcut upstairs. I thought it would be a good idea to get up there and try the cards as soon as possible. Also, you weren't really being terribly responsive. You mean these stairs? Man, these are shitty stairs. They're so narrow. I'm supposed to climb these? They're perfectly navigable. I'm saving on grist for now. If we keep slaying foes, collecting grist, and expanding the cash limit, we may not need to be so economical with our resources in the future. So, why didn't you just build a way up through that hole in my dad's room? Have you ever been in there? No. Exactly. Huh? I'd rather not get sidetracked. I'm more interested in further exploring the mechanism. What? Yeah, I know. I know. I'm only streaming for like 30 more minutes, so... I'd rather not get sidetracked. I'm more interested in further exploring the mechanics of the game than watching you discover what sort of outlandish harlequin decor your father keeps in his room. Oh, come on, what's the big deal? I'll just climb up and go right through. Will you? Yeah, why not? Are you saying you've never wondered what's in there? Or why it's been kept a secret from you? I mean, yeah. Then trust me, you won't be going right on through. Are you saying there's something, like, troubling in there? I don't know. What do you mean? What do you see in there? I can't see in there. Oh. But I don't have a very good feeling about it. Pfft. Whatever. I think I can handle a few more stupid clown paintings. Rose, move punch cards into John's room. Rose, drag some Cruxite dowels up to John's room. John, collect grist, examine safe. You swoop up the bountiful supply of grist generated by your co-player's recent exploits. Exploits. Yeah, Harrison Ford. You swoop up the bountiful supply of grist generated by your co-player's recent exploits. From now on, it will probably go without saying that you'll nab any grist lying around without making a big fuss over it. Check out the busted safe, which has made the whole noble sacrifice in battle. Some of your father's odds and ends have spelled out, including some old newspaper clippings. 2 rather hefty tomes. It's a fair bet that these books comprised at least half the weight of the safe. Yeah, we see Dad's room. Eventually. It's a fair bet that these books comprised at least half the weight of the safe. John, examine family tome of humor. It's another copy of Colonel Sassacre's daunting text of magical frivolity and practical japery. This one looks really old, perhaps an original printing. Could it be the same one involved with your grandmother's unfortunate accident on that fateful day? Dad would never speak a word of it, but maybe Nana wouldn't be so tight-lipped. You give it a cursory perusal. It appears to be similar to your reprinting, listing all the japes and chicanery you have come to know and love. Captchalogue it, thinking you may give it a closer look later. Ned fucking chicanery? John, examine contents of safe. Ned Chicane. Ryan, The Fatherly Gent's Shaving Alliance. Oh, Almanac. Take a look at the other book. You're sure Dad thought this was a scintillating read, but it looks pretty boring to you. Maybe you'll crack into it someday when you're old enough to shave. Everything in this safe was obviously very important to your father. You wonder why he kept it locked away from you. Some things about him you will never understand. Space rocks knock local burbs block off. Crocker facility leveled. It seems he has been collecting scraps on the news over the years. These articles go back decades. John, look at the piece of paper taped to the wall. Son, if you're reading this, it means you are now strong enough to lift the safe. You are now a man. As such, you are entitled to what is inside. I know you will take this responsibility seriously. I am so proud of you. John, turn the card over. 024913. You guess this is the combination to the safe. This is completely useless. John, examine back of Captchalogue card on the floor. And crunch on that fucking candy cane. Why don't you? Ooh. Guess they're all zeros? Or the capital O's? Zeros would probably make more sense for an empty card, you think. John, Captchalogue the card. John, enter code on the back of card into Designix. Uh-oh. Imp. John, punch card. Oops, all O's. Just fucking punch the goddamn Captchalogue card. Wait, John, before you punch that. Oh. I was about to say, if you first took note of the code, then removed the card from the card, you could have punched the blank one. You would have only burned 1 card instead of 2. Oh, yeah, you're right. Damn it. John, throw hat down in disgust. Yeah. John, Captchalogue card, punch Captchalogue card. Sweet catch. Nice, Rose. What? Why did I read it like that? What? John, take PDA. The 2-card Silodex. Inventory of dumbasses. Well, goodbye, imp. John, level up. We've upgraded to Pesky Urchin. Colonel Sassacre, level up for slaying the imp. The Colonel soars to new heights on the ladder, reaching the rung. One man julep vacuum and pockets 9,550 boon dollars. Chump change for the genteel, aristocratic Southern Colonel. Bathtub, level up for slaying the imp. The bathtub surges heroically and surpasses the rung. Archimedes' aquacradle, proceeding directly to the vaunted rung. Taft jammer. The tub makes off with a cool 490 boon dollars. The tub's basing capacity remains unaffected. Safe, level up for slaying the imp. The safe was slain in battle. A great flaming nautical fire carries it off to Balthala. John, make your way up the stairs, post haste. I hate this fucking comic. You're not sure. They look pretty precarious to you. But you've been assured the stairs are perfectly navigable. Lad scramble. Oh, shit. Lousy goddamn stupid stairs! Uh-oh. 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 Dave, ignore little cow and find the beta. You wander over to the place where your bro keeps his sweet turntable gear. Man, that setup is sweet. You feel pangs of jealousy whenever you walk by it. Really cool jealousy, though. Like the kind where instead of getting all worked up about it, you don't actually give a shit. One of your brother's rad and extremely expensive ninja swords is missing, though. You know this drill all too well. Troubles a brewin'. Dave, take expensive ninja sword. What sword? Dave, exit your bro's room. You approach the exit. There's something on the door you haven't seen before. Looks like one of your bro's ironic comics he left for you to check out. Jesus, I forgot about this. I'm not even gonna fucking read this. The fuck? Okay, some of this stuff you know he's just leaving around to get under your skin. This is obviously another ploy in his relentless siege of one-upmanship to get your goat. Same goat you've been meaning to bleat like, ironically. But that will have to wait for a more appropriate time. You think he knows that deep down you feel like you're still not ironic enough to get stuff like this. And this is probably some weird gauntlet he's throwing down to see if you will get it. But honestly, you just think this material is just a little too ironic. You don't need to see this shit right now. Dave, go into the kitchen. I don't know. No sign of bro in here either. Well, aside from the absurd quantity of awesome, dangerous stuff he leaves lying around. Dave, transfer katana to Strife Specialist. With an escalating sense of threat, I think it's time to shift your katana to your Specialist. You figure it's better to free up the card anyway, since you might need to grab some of this stuff. Dave, set blender to mix. Guess bro stuck some fake blood capsules in the puppet? Pretty gross. You spot one of your bro's many webcams nearby, recording the incident. Seems he may have just been an unwitting accessory to some sort of grisly puppet snuff film. Not totally sure how you feel about that. I do not like bro either. Dave, Captchalogue Buster Sword from behind microwave. This might be the only thing in the whole apartment that's bigger piece of shit than your sword. Put it back behind the microwave where it belongs. Dave, set blender to crush ice. It's just sort of bouncing around in there. You're making a bit of a mess now. Dave, hide evidence in microwave. See, like, his hobbies are cool and all, and you guess he's got to put his shit somewhere. But what if he just wanted to heat up a burrito or something? This kitchen is pretty much useless. Dave, grab those fireworks. You Captchalogue all the fireworks the sink has to offer. You just know these are going to come in handy. Why would they be in the sink if they weren't? Looks like one of them is still stuck in the garbage disposal. Dave, Captchalogue shurikens. Grab shurikens and... Hey! Careful where you're putting stuff. Especially if you're looking to turn your Silodex into a powder keg full of sharp things. You put the box of fireworks back into the card 5 and prepare to start or card 3, apparently. That settles that, you guess? Dave, take Nunchaku. Yeah, Maxie. Relatable. Take the Nunchaku, once again grabbing without thinking ahead. First you Captchalogue the box again, while adeptly avoiding the shuriken trap, which you set yourself only moments ago. Do dodge. You again round up all the fireworks. Time to regroup here. Dave, Captchalogue each shuriken individually. Grab each shuriken one at a time, knocking out this nunchaku, But no worries, you've got a plan. Dave, Captchalogue nunchucks. Take the nunchucks. Everything seems to be in order now. Would have been badass to go with the authentic Japanese names for each weapon, but sometimes you've just got to compromise with this modus. Dave, examine fetch modus. Okay. Even if we even get to bro, flip over your fetch modus and check out the back. You're not really sure where it is you're keeping this thing. Oh well, who cares? Dave, press the eject button. Oh hell no, not after all that trouble you went through to get that stuff situated. This is a potentially very dangerous button. Dave, change to scramble points hash modus. First, you program your modus with the scramble points hash function, adding it to the list. This is fucking stupid. This might have been a cool function to use, but it looks like you'll have to enter your Sylladex to select it. You're just not gonna do that yet. No way. Dave, check the box detect collisions. Okay. Dave, take the skateboard. Just what is this guy so happy about? What's he looking up at there? You think if you see one more soft bulbous bottom being like kind of jutting out or impudent or whatever, you're gonna fly off the handle. Taking the skateboard. Actually, no you don't. A collision has been detected. You take a wheeled ride. Man, your inventory's nomenclature is getting lamer by the minute. Dave, Captchalogue the unplugged power cord. You take the power cord. Wait, nope, that's not going to work. Think of a new word for power cord. You take the battery pack. Damn it. You take the battery pack. Wait, what? How did he do that? Oh, using a Y as a consonant. Stupid. Your Sylladex reluctantly accepts. It's a tactic notoriously employed by hashmap noobs. But you just don't care about that now. Besides, it's not like your bro is around to see. Or is he? It's Cal. Dave, search for some mad snacks, yo. Oh, it was just little Cal again. Can never stay mad at him. Anyway, you've got to get this way rude hunger under control. Figure out to scope out the fridge for some grub. This hunger is so ill-mannered, it would make a room full of snooty dowagers commit mass suicide. Dave, open refrigerator. Oh god, more shitty swords. Of course you knew these were in here. You're not even sure why you looked. If you want to keep any food or beverages in this apartment, you've pretty much got no choice but to hide stuff away in your closet. Dave, take swords. To hell with it. Try to take the entire jumble of unbelievably shitty swords and brace yourself for... Looked like that actually worked. Actually. It looked like that works, actually. Captchalogue the jumble of unbelievably shitty swords. Dave, use Ice Maker. It's still hot around here. You dispensed several cherry bombs. Wait. Who's that looking at you in the reflection? Oh, God. Where'd that little dude scamper off to this time? Dave, Captchalogue cherry bombs. You go for the cherry bombs unsuccessfully. After mulling it over a bit, you take the red spherical salutes. Dave, take blender. Blender is a pretty simple word, and you can already tell that it's not going to work. Instead, you take the whirling blade pitcher. That's really a much better name for it anyway, you think. Dave, activate garbage disposal. Well, stuff down Mr. Purple Guy into the garbage disposal. Goodbye. Still not sure what he's so happy about, or what he's looking up at. Up there. While you're at it, you dump the contents of the blender, oops, I mean whirling blade pitcher, into the disposal. What does that say? Oh, is that one of the... This is hello, Dave. It's Jigsaw. It's Jigsaw. but you suffer an unfortunate garbage disposal head jam. You notice something in the reflection. Something is up above you. Dave, look up. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. It's the hatch to the crawl space above your apartment. Bro's always tucking away in there when he's busting out his red stealth stunts. He's so slick that dangling cord never jostles. You just know he's being ironic with these weird mind games. There's no way anyone would be serious about aping these shitty movies. Dave, use turntables and cinder blocks to make a fort. Be a pretty sweet fort you just made, and you're pretty sure your brother would agree. Under different circumstances, you might be high-fiving over it right now. But rather than get inside and take her for a spin, you really just need to use it to get up to the hatch. Dave, yank cord. It's time to face your destiny. No going back now. Well. Here they come. Well. Yeah, there's pretty much no way there wasn't going to be a bunch of puppets in there. Okay, wait. Hold on. Why am I getting this stupid game for you? Oh, right. Yeah, we already read all this. Dave, read the note on the hatch. For now, yes. Bro, roof, now, bring Cal. We're doing it, man. We're making this happen. Dave, burst out of the puppet pile like the one. Dave, be the other guy. You are now the other guy. John, take dowels and sheets from bed and make a tent. This is so much fun. Huge waste of time, yes, but so much fun. John, carve a totem of the Punch Pogo card. You put the Punch card containing the Pogo ride into the slot. Carve a totem from the Cuckside dowels. John, repeat process with other cards and dowels. You use the card containing the code for the hammer, as well as the one with the random code you punched over the shaving cream card for the hell of it. Carve the respective totems to the cards. John, do the same thing with the Captchalogue card. Make a totem for the Captchalogue card. Pretty bare bones looking totem if you ask you. Rose, collect totems. Stow the totems in your Athenium. Rose, produce Captchalogue card. Oh good, it's John. Yes, it is. The alchemitor requires 1 unit of any type of grist to produce 1 card. You decide to use shale, since it seems generally less useful to build grist as of now. Make a whole bunch of them. Yay! Whoa, did you just make all these? Yes. Sweet, thanks. What did you do with all the blue wobbly vase-looking things? I brought the totems out to the alchemitor to test them. I'm taking some things into my own hands to save time. Okay. Hammer. You create hammer at the expense of 2 units of build grist. Make a pogo ride, too. -5 build, 1 shale. Use the totem carved with a random code to create a rocket pack with some random crap stuck inside of it. Looks like a cinder block, a violin, a flower pot. These items have been rendered the device completely inoperable. Hey, Crystalline. Figure you might as well put that piece of junk to use. John, collect cards. Using a little strategy, first you grab the Harry Anderson's Wise Guy by Mike Cavney, then the cards, then your ejected PDA, then the book again to flush the cards into your deck. Nice going. John, turn on detect... oh no, Pachoo, yeah. Pachoo. Turn on detect collisions. So you flip your fetch mode eye, but find no such option. This is idiotic. John, read book, be the wise guy. New Orleans, 1977. The close-up room in the Magic Castle was this mean little box that tended to fill up with so much smoke you'd swear someone was cremating a wet dog in there. In walks Anderson. There isn't much that gets liquor to pause its journey from the table to my lips, but I'll be the bastard love child of a listless octoroon if that kid wasn't the cat that swallowed the canary in a dapper little hat. It looks like he was testing the tensile strength of his suspenders to the damn near limit with a pair of cocky thumbs. I wasn't impressed, but I was a fool. Somehow, in my motion for another beverage, he'd already slipped into a polite conversation at a table held down by some notoriously brusque regulars. He had them in no time flat. They were melting butter in glass ramekins. Whatever tidy yarn he'd spun to win them over, I didn't catch a word of it. One of them laughed. I was angry. Envious? Maybe a little. Yeah, you bet I was. Anderson had one of those little wooden finger choppers that Mickey Hades used to sell. The kind where the blade could be removed and clearly shown. It was a very convincing little guillotine that did not look like a novelty store toy. Harry would get a guy to examine the chopper, then cut a cigarette in half. Then he held the guy's hand up and told him a silly story. The story, of course, was artifice. The distraction for the guy in the audience while he worked his stuff with the chopper. Or it would become that, once his famous chopper trick was perfected, vaulting him into fame, fortune, and the crowning, position, and television judiciary. With what became his signature aplomb, Anderson was in moments of affront of a breast pocket gauze, profuse apology, and redoubling determination. It's really amazing how hard it is to find a bloody sausage-sized piece of guy on the floor of a room in a dark, smoky. Possible. I think we all proved. Just as impossible as blind Willie Buttermilk Stubbs was going to find the workers' trumpet tomorrow night without his twiddling fingers. Harry and I never speak anymore. You never really understood what Cavney's relation to Anderson was, or why he wrote in this book about him. But his ambivalent attitude toward your favorite magician in these anecdotes always struck you as a little weird, and to be honest, you tend not to read much of the text in the book. You mostly like to look at the diagrams for all the cool tricks. I'm not reading this. Fucking just teaching you how to do card tricks. Oh yeah, that's right. The old hole in the ace trick. Interestingly enough, pertaining to punching holes in cards and making them disappear and stuff. Your hands were never really strong enough to make this one work all that well either. But actually, this gives you an idea. Aha! You overlap the two punch cards. They mask each other's holes patterns. John, put both cards in the totem lathe. Carve another totem using the newly combined hole pattern. John, take it to the alchemitor. Oh man, looks like Rose made 1,000,000 hammers for some reason. Get all this shit out of the way. You're about to make something sweet. There it is. Fuck yeah. You got the pogo hammer. John, practice with new weapon. Boing, 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 boing. What did you do? I combined the cards in the lathe thing. You made this. It's so sweet. Man, look at me go. I see. That was a really good idea, John. Nice work. Thanks. I got the idea from Harry Anderson. Who? You know the show Night Court? You know the show Night Court? Oh, fuck. Harry Anderson recently passed away. Damn. Who? Oh, no. Oh, well, bottom line is, he's awesome. That's really all there is to say on the matter. John, attack the nearest imp to test Pogo Hammer's strength. Fuck yeah. You got a vicious rhythmic bouncing combo going and easily slay the imp in one blow. You and the Pogo Hammer ride our Captchalogue sky high in the process. Well. See a little arm. See a little arm in the corner there. Stupid comic. Nope. Sweet catch. Well, we're up on the roof. That's what we wanted. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rose, pester John. Hey, that was pretty, nice. Sweet catch. Save. Oh, yeah, that. This is pretty comfy. Why don't you just, carry the bed around with me on it? Up to the gate up there. I can't interact with you directly or anything that you are touching. If it will result in moving you, see? Oh, lame. The game probably regards that kind of thing as cheating. In a way, thieving you of a free will as an adventurer, and the need to advance by your own skill and ingenuity. The server player is just a facilitator. Well, okay. All that scurrying around kind of wore me out. I think I'm going to rest here for a bit. Rose, can you keep the imps at bay? Like, drop some stuff on them if they sneak too close? No. You should pick up your hammer and defend yourself. What? Come on! I have no idea what the hell Dave is up to, or if he's any closer to recovering the game. There's some stuff I'd like to try in case he doesn't come through. Oh, alright. Bye. I'm just gonna rest my eyes here for a second, though. John, sleep. Rose, check alchemy excursus. Excursus. Baby sleep. Looks like some sort of index documenting all the known results for punch card alchemy combinations. This could be a convenient resource as you start to stumble on more useful card combinations. But ever since John started punching cards, you've been contemplating other ways this item manufacturing system could be put to use. In particular, if you obtain the code for any item at your disposal, you think you could theoretically send the code to John and he could make it himself. That is, if you could think of anything that would be worth sending to him. Rose, Captchalogue Spurb's server CD. You eject the disk and Captchalogue the server CD. Rose, message John the captcha code. Well. Oh, god damn it. Uh-oh. Things are getting pretty fucked. Oh no! Oh no! John, wake up. Who could that be? Who could that be? Who could that have been? Hey! Whoa, there you are. How's your adventure going, John? It's okay. I'm making some progress. And Rose finally connected again, so she's helping me now. That's good. Oh, but I don't think I'm actually saving the world here. I don't know what I'm really accomplishing, but I guess it's not that. Well, I think whatever it is must be pretty important. Don't lose hope, John. I think it will all turn out for the best if you stay positive. Just keep listening to your grandmother's advice. Yeah, you're probably right, but, I don't think I mentioned Nana to you, did I? Oh, I don't know. Didn't you? I don't know. Maybe you talked to Rose or Dave about it or something. Yeah, maybe that was it. They're really weird when they talk to me about you. They're always trying to convince me you have some spooky powers. But I'm always like, nah, she seems like a pretty regular girl to me. But then, when I think back, there are times when it seems like you know some things. Maybe you know more about a thing than you were telling me? I don't know. Oh, well, John, I want to explain lots of things to you. Some things that I know. I'm just waiting. Waiting for what? Oh, John, I almost forgot I was messaging you that the meteor that fell near my house. Oh, yeah. Whatever happened with that? Oh, boy, well, turns out I was confused about it. Really confused. See, I guess I fell asleep for a while and lost track of time. That happens. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Maybe you should, wear an alarm clock or something. So what was the deal with the meteor? Well, it's hard to explain, but I know what it was now. And I know everything's going to be okay. So, what was it? Or is this just another thing you're waiting to tell me? Oh, gosh, John, I really want to tell you all this stuff, but I can't yet. I really think you need to wake up first. Huh? Well, okay, not literally. Well, okay, maybe kind of literally. Ugh, stop being so confusing. LOL. Anyway, time for you to go, John. I think you have some company. Heart. John, quickly grab the pogo hammer. Jade is good. Stick the pogo hammer back into your spice specibus. Strife specibus and get ready to kill some more of these pesky little... Huh? What's that? Uh-oh. 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 Rose, why aren't you dropping something on that thing? Oh, no. John, be the imp. You be the imp and quickly abscond the fuck out of here. This is what weaker adversaries do whenever things get too hot to handle, which is frequently. John, prepare for a boss battle. You stop being the imp because that was stupid and scurry over to your magic chest that you suddenly remembered was on the roof. There's some things in here that would be good to stock up for a major battle, but it looks like someone has plundered your chest. This is outrageous. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Big boy. You're being ambushed! There isn't much room to maneuver on this sloping roof. Maybe you should consider making your way to higher ground. John, ascend to the highest point of the house. You go up here. John, look down. You peek over the edge. Thanks, Nighty. Seems like the long way down to your yard, not even to speak of whatever's below. Hey, weren't your trick handcuffs dangling from that branch earlier? Damn it, why do imps gotta be making off with all your sweet gear? John, turn around. Oh. Oh, fuck. You were confronted with a pair of enormous foes. This is it. You have no choice but to wage a fierce rooftop battle. This is totally gonna happen now. And it can no way conceivably be interrupted by a sudden shift in our attention. It's go time. It's time to do the thing. We're doing it, man. We're making this happen. Dave, stop being the other guy. Stop being the other guy. You're not even sure what that meant anyway. Dave, ascend. Psych! Oh, wait. ×2 double psycho combo! You are now the wayward vagabond. WV. Retrieve. Got him already. WV. Examine rotten pumpkin. What pumpkin? He eats it. He eats the pumpkin. WV. Check little red bar. It's that mayor boy. It appears to be a gauge for a large power cell, perhaps fueled by some type of nuclear reaction. If this is the case, it is relatively low in fuel, but who knows how long it's been running here. You do not care about this sort of nonsense, and you will disregard it at once. You are very hungry. Mayor. Captchalogue can of gravy. Captchalogue? You have no idea what that means. It's total nonsense, and you do not know what to make of it. You will not give the foolish notion a second thought. Mayor, pick up can of gravy. Just pick it up. Did we? Oh, yeah, we did. You just pick it up. You're now holding the can of gravy. Mayor, use sharp teeth to poke a hole in the lid of the can. Your teeth are useless for this task. They are blunt like that of a livestock, presumably suitable for mashing up plant matter and not for puncturing metal. Mayor, attempt to open can with your weak, pathetic digits. Your weak, pathetic digits are not strong enough to penetrate the can. Your fingers are certainly pointy enough, and your black carapace is suitably rigid, but you don't have enough muscle for the task. Mayor, take the can labeled beans. Oh, okay, you take that too. Mayor, examine can of custard. The can clearly reads mustard, a fact of which you are perfectly well aware. It is sort of cumbersome holding all these cans at once. You doubt you can hold many more than this, maybe one or two. You'll need to find something to put stuff in if you want to carry a lot of things around. Mayor, examine marking on wrist. Drop all the cans and take a look at your wrist. It's sort of a specialized barcode pattern. This brings back unpleasant memories, and you would prefer not to dwell on it. Mayor, examine small potted plant. What plant? Mayor, check book on human etiquette. Appears half of the pages of the book have already been eaten. The daunting volume is considerably lighter than it once was. Oh, look, it's Carcat's mouth. You're somewhat skeptical about the nutritional value contained by these pages. However, of the practical wisdom they contain, there can be little doubt. You've learned so much. Mayor, clear out all the cans inside the purple machine. You empty the peculiar cabinet and take a quick inventory of your canned goods. You have beans, mustard, gravy, bread, shrimp, asparagus, cheese, rice, corn, peas, flour, chestnuts, mayo, ham, potatoes, and squash. Such a bountiful plenty, and yet the delights taunt you from within their small metal prisons. Mayor, search the room for a can opener. You've already looked all over the place for a can opener, even making a few electronic inquiries about one to no avail. Nothing else inside this purple thing either. Mayor, locate a sharp nearby object. You wield your trusty knife. It's actually you're not sure what it's called. It's an old rusted one of those red mailbox arm swing flappy doodads. Either for letting you know there's mail in the box, or maybe alerting the mailman to outgoing mail to be collected. You don't know, really. You've wrapped a little piece of cloth around it for grip. It is useless for opening cans. Mayor, be the imp. This means nothing to you. You are not an imp, and you have no idea what an imp is, and you will not entertain such frivolous and childish ideas ever again. You feel stupid and hate yourself for even considering it. Mayor, become the mayor. There we are. As the glorious founder and mayor of Cantown, you erect a dignified, majestic city hall out of cans, fitting the capped off with the tome of good manners of the roof. You have given yourself a very official, important-looking mayoral sash made out of old cables to complete your look of authority. A number of rather civic-minded citizen cans gather in front of the building to offer adulation to the fair and magnanimous leader. All is well. Nope. It's a doodad. You immerse yourself in this beautiful dream as you whittle away the minutes or perhaps hours. You love the idea of being mayor. You love everything about mayors and the concept of an orderly civil democracy. It all seems so mannerly and reasonable to you. Everyone is friendly and happy, and the city runs like clockwork. The foundation of government is based on mutual respect between the leader and its people. It is also built on having a really great mayor that everyone loves, who is totally amazing and heroic and brave. A knife. No! Mayors are so much nicer than kings. You hate kings and think kings are really stupid. They're petty, bossy tyrants, and are really full of themselves and basically awful in every way. God, do you hate kings. Mayor, explore west of Cantown. Over here is the other side of the room. Over here is the other side of the room. It's Serenity. There's another one of these purple storage boxes and some useless objects scattered on the floor. Mayor, use glowing green rock to open cans. Pick up the nugget of uranium and... Okay, that was stupid. Why did you do that? Mayor, examine box of crayons. It's chalk, numbnuts. Inside the box, there are 12 pieces of 10 pieces of chalk. In most of the colors of the rainbow. You're excited by this. Mayor, try to open the storage box. It's locked! There must be some sort of release mechanism for this thing. Serenity is one of those things that I never realized until later on in life that is just another fucking Firefly joke. Everything in life is just a Firefly joke. Mayor, examine contents of yellow container. The container is full of motor oil. This does not seem useful to you right now. Mayor, rescue that poor lightning bug. Oh my god, wait, he did eat the green. He ate the lime colors. There is nothing you can do for this new little friend. Attempting to crush the amber encasing the Firefly would likely cause it harm. It nevertheless bravely flashes on. You find its light alluring, inspiring. To you, it seems as if it could quite easily serve as the light of democracy. Or, friendship. For anyone who doesn't know, the television show Firefly, their spaceship is called the Serenity. Mayor, use the chalk to draw some roads. You sketch out a handsome network of sprawling thoroughfares for your citizens to traverse. The adoring population applauds its mayor's keen instincts for city planning. You even add some lush vegetation to your city with a piece of blue chalk, because you can't seem to find a more suitable color for some reason. Mayor, lay a chalk foundation for Cantown's civic growth. You develop westward, settling those fertile plains and claiming them for your city. You section off a number of residential and commercial zones for your civic growth, arranged in the only logical pattern that occurs to you. You color the residential zones with your pieces of white chalk, but for some reason none of the colors in the box strike you as suitable for commercial zones. Perhaps there is an alternative. Mayor, use your own P for the commercial zone. You cannot urinate because you have not had anything to drink for quite a long time. You were very thirsty. Also, that is a very terrible idea, and you would not consider befouling your wonderful city in that way for even a moment. Mayor, use motor oil to designate commercial zones. There we go. You fill each empty square with a bit of motor oil to complete the zoning. Looks rather striking to you. You can hardly imagine an up-and-coming young can trying to make it in the world would not be delighted to live in your fair district. You are very careful not to get any of the unpleasant fluid on your person. Mayor, peel label from can of mayo and affix to sash. There it is. The circle of stupidity is complete. Mayor, survey surroundings in search of more terrain for city. It seems you have run out of territory for your western expansion, but there's still a lot more empty wall space. Perhaps your citizens would be happier with the colorful backdrop that would make them feel more at home. Using most of your imagination and an entire piece of sky blue chalk, you're under a bright and cheerful sky full of clouds. You've decided that very closely orbiting your city is a luminous planet, about which orbits a single moon. You switch to another shade of blue and continue rendering on the western wall. My city now. Oh shit. Orbiting much further from your city are 4 planets. None of these have satellites, you've decided. Yes, that makes sense, you think. On the southern wall, beyond the impenetrable veil of darkness occupying the furthest orbit yet, there's an ominous planet. A moon circles this one, too. Check that rampaging boy on the screen. Oh yeah, it's that guy. You'd almost forgotten about him and his confusing shenanigans. It seems like he has all things well in hand at the moment. He does not appear to need your help, and you have already concluded that he cannot help you, at least for the time being. Mayor, turn on the other 3 screens. You have no idea how to turn these on. There's no mouse for this weird quadra-monitored computer. It can only be operated through text commands from its keyboard. Perhaps there is a special key or command which will allow you to switch to another monitor? Mayor, press tab. Click. I forgot. Oh, tab. Mayor, consume several cans. You are free the heavily brown elixir from the jewels of the pink carapace and bile like the wind. It is so sweet and sugary, you wonder how much sugar can fit into one can. Whatever mighty wizard concocted this potion is truly deserving of your fear and respect. Mayor, welcome to the rest of the city. The tabs are neutralized as loyal new citizens of Cantown. All cans are welcome and equal in your city, regardless of can content and whether empty or full. It's not like emptying a can kills it or anything. They're just cans, after all. Mayor, hit escape. Feeling refreshed and heavily caffeinated, you go back to work on the big computer. You hit escape, which seems to minimize the action window thingy and reveals a history of all the commands you've entered. You use the arrow keys to scroll up a bit. You can't believe how much you've already typed in this stupid contraption. What a waste of time. You scroll all the way up to your first command. Looks like there's more commands above it. Maybe someone was entering commands on this thing before you? There aren't any more. At the top of this list appears to be very first command, which is home. Mayor, type switch to. Aha. You activate screen 2. The signal is garbled, and you have no idea what you're looking at. Some sort of filthy beggar pleading for help? No one is around, and nothing is happening. You seem to be locked out of any sort of interaction with whatever's happening on this monitor. Mayor, type switch 3. It's another one of these rapscallions. The monitor is locked, too. You can't tell him what to do. Not that you really want to, since it just looks more confusing nonsense to you. You consider switching to screen 4, but decided against it. You have a feeling that whatever's there would just confuse you even more, and you don't really care all that much anyway. Mayor, type home. Shit, dude. All 4 screens activate. Together they display a countdown, starting at 4 hours and 13 minutes. Mayor, type reboot. You can't! Nothing's working anymore. Timer seems to have disabled the keyboard. Mayor, be the mayor. Enough of this nonsense. You are an important mayor, and this absurd contraption has wasted enough of your time. You've got a city governed with a carapaced fist, which is to say firm yet polished, and supple as the situation demands. Anyway, this will help you kill some time while you wait for that clock to count down. Mayor, create employment opportunities for the citizen cans. Yeah, get stuck. Exactly. You temporarily dismantle City Hall to free up some of the can power available to create a vigilante town militia. You divide them into 2 groups, marking them with distinct teams and ranking them with the piece of white chalk in the motor oil. You then organize them into a phalanx across the countryside, preparing for a stiff training regimen. When you're done with them, your forces will be well-oiled machine. Chalk another one up to bold leadership. Mayor, lead your men to victory. You waste more than 4 hours in this tomfoolery. Anyways. Mayor, mourn the loss of Citizen Tab. Your caffeinated jittering must have agitated all the little bubbles curiously hidden inside the liquid, creating too much pressure in the can. You speculate this is why it exploded as you nervously eye the timer. You're starting to wonder what will happen when it reaches 0. Maybe it would be best not to be near it when this happens. Minutes in the future. Though perhaps not as few as implied by circumstance. A peregrine mendicant trundles precious cargo beneath the gleam of the celestial ominous. Oh shit. Male woman. Not yet. I don't think, Multigeist. There she is. Mayor, go outside and get some sun. You say a bittersweet goodbye to your beloved city. It is time to move on to greener pastures. By which, of course, you mean an arid, sandy wasteland upon nothing green has grown in years. The door shuts behind you. A panel on the door becomes illuminated. As you ponder over the marks on the panel, you hear another mechanical sound overhead. Oh, good. The LCD panel appears to have a touchscreen interface. Mayor, curiously prod the funny-looking spirograph. It appears the funny-looking spirograph room is locked. The floor rotates a full 360 degrees beneath you, while the surrounding wall seems to stay put. Mayor, select the triangly fractal. Triangle fractal room does not appear to be locked. The floor turns 120 degrees and the door opens. You go through the door to find another room. It's the same size as the other one you just waited in all that time, while a clock was ticking down to something which may or may not be your doom. Maybe there's something in here that will help you escape. Against the wall there is another perplexing contraption. Oh, this looks like fun. Against the opposite wall is some sort of control panel which catches your eye. It has two large screens, but only one appears to be active. There are fields for numbers which appear to be modifiable with the dials to the right. Some numbers are already supplied by default, perhaps entered by a previous user. There are a few buttons below, the largest one bearing the symbol marking this room. Also, it looks like there is a meter stick propped up there for some reason. Mayor, attach your trusty knife to the meter stick. Oh, fuck. Spear. Blocked. You immediately craft a measuring spear through the possibility of the most advanced form of alchemy employed thus far. This is obviously the most important thing to do first. Obviously. It would obviously be the most important thing to do if you had remembered to bring your trusty knife. You feel so insecure without your trusty knife it makes you want to slit your wrists, or at the very least flog your carapace with some sort of measuring apparatus. Mayor, look at the other wall. You examine the perplexing contraption across the room. You of course have no idea what it could possibly do. You adopt the only obvious course of action, which is to poke and prod with your handy ruler. You're quite sure this is what science is all about. Mayor, press the triangle pattern. You go back to the control panel, which probably obviously controls that gizmo, and you push the big blue button, which is obviously probably the most obvious thing to push. You purify a pumpkin. Mayor, examine pumpkin. It seems this mysterious gourd was transported, purified, from a specific time and location somewhere on the planet you are on. You wonder if the machine, a purifier, will take any object that exists at whatever time and location you supply. There is a symbol carved on the pumpkin. You don't know what it means, and you doubt it will ever prove to be relevant in any way. Mayor, devour pumpkin. You consider dining on the right flesh of the plump vegetable, but your curiosity about the purifier gets the better of you. Try to sneak a nibble from the pumpkin nonetheless. Mayor, inspect green buttons. You first examine the attractive green buttons. The icon for the one on the left is the house shape you've seen plenty of times before. The right one, is a closer inspection, appears to be the map for this underground facility, which is an X marking its center. Press green button on right. You push the button. All the button numbers change. Perhaps these are the coordinates for the location of the center of this facility, along with the local date and time? If this is the case, it would make a useful reference point for your current bearings. Mayor, fiddle with the dials. One way to find out would be to attempt to purify something from this facility. It should be easy to zero in on a location relative to the center, because you have an uncanny knack for tracking precise distances you have already traveled, in whatever units you choose. Your handy ruler gives you a good clue as to the basic unit of human measurement. You will go with that. Mayor, purify your trusty knife. Aha! You nudge the coordinates very slightly and bump up the elevation by 0.5 human measurement units. You make sure to keep the time approximately what it was to begin with. You purify your trusty knife. You nudge the numbers a bit more and purify a bunch of cans. It's so much more efficient than walking back to the other room to get them. You're to believe that time is a premium after all. Mayor, de-purify the pumpkin. Does this machine look like a de-purifier to you? Honestly, the idea that a purifier could also purify and de-purify things is so laughably ridiculous. You would wish someone would de-purify your brain and re-purify it with a brain that is more smart and less dumb. Mayor, use trusty knife to carve spook schema in pumpkin. What the hell are you talking about? That idea makes no sense at all and it's basically meaningless. Try using that mushy stuff in your gourd next time. Instead, you just carve off the top, exposing a decadent cache of gorgeous seed-laden ambrosia. Needless to say, you consume all of it rather quickly, but it turns out to be too gross for us to watch. Mayor, move spirograph switch. We're going to finish soon, by the way, for the night. You cannot move it! It has a spirograph-shaped indentation and possibly will require a special kind of key to turn it. Mayor, purify firefly out of the amber. Oh, shit. We did it! Rescued. Rescued! You release your blinky new friend. You will give her a name when something suitably whimsical occurs to you. Mayor, adjust time dial to purify rotten pumpkin. You and Serenity consider new ways to waste more time with the purifier. You are assuming she is a girl firefly, even though you are not really sure that fireflies can even be girls. You target the extremely tasty rotten pumpkin that was sitting in the other room hours ago. Paradoxify. It seems the purifier cannot purify something if it will create a time paradox. A gelatinous ghost pumpkin purifies and quickly dissolves into a pile of unappetizing sludge. Mayor, purify the grate over the entrance to the facility. Serenity blinks a message of urgency. You nearly forgot that while trapped in the amber, she was witness to all of your tomfoolery, dilly-dallying in the other room, and knows the timer is about to expire. It is time to get this show on the road and escape. You reset the coordinates with the right green button again, and this time only adjust the elevation by approximately 10 human measurement units. Yay! Mayor, hasten to the exit, post-haste. Hurry up! Is this really necessary? This is incredibly silly! Oh no. Yes. Psych? Oh wait. Unpsych. You attempt the rare and highly dangerous 5x cliffhanger combo and fail. We're doing it, man. We're making this happen. Got all that? You obviously understand everything now, right? Everything has become clear? End of Act 2.